Raider Nation, what's going on? You're watching the Raiders Report. We are live here. Hopefully everyone is ready to have a hell of a Friday and get the weekend kicked off. We go live every single Friday, and we do a little bit of a happy hour show. So if you're down to get down today, hopefully you got your drinking pants on. Hopefully y'all are ready to have one hell of a day. To the 250 people tuned in right now, huge shout out to all of y'all. Martin is spamming happy hour. Trinidad Raider, I see you down there. Matt Reyes, appreciate everyone tuned in. Coming up here on our live show, we're going to get into a segment around potentially signing Marcus Peters. I saw an article released this morning about the idea of Josh McDaniels, Dave Ziegler potentially signing the veteran corner. So I'm going to give my 2 cents on it. Then we're going to get into our Raiders Q&A, so you can use hashtag Raiders, or you can super chat, get those questions, comments in there. I already see we got one super chat, which scares the hell out of me. And then our Friday hangout. But today we are going to do something that I'm a little bit nervous about. I'm going to be honest. I take a lot of pride in being somewhat athletic, and I'm going to show you how bad I am at one sport today. And Jeremy and I, we got a fun game on tap for everyone tuning in, but we will do that probably getting closer to an hour. And then once that hour hits, that's when the partying is really going to get going here. So appreciate everyone tuning in. I saw David Zahn was here earlier, a Mount Raidermore member. I see John Borelli, our newest Mount Raidermore member, is in here. I want to know from everybody right now, what town are you watching from? What I really need to start doing is writing these down, saving them, and then that way when we play the area code game, I don't get got. Also, I want to give a huge shout out to Paul Rosel. He is the agent of Jeffrey Simmons, a good friend of Graphic Raider, a good friend of mine as well. And I mean, if you're the agent, even if you're making 1% of 94 million, last time I checked, that's some pretty good chunk of change. What up, Sergio Orozco? He's one of our GOATs. I got Sean Scheffler, William Thompson, Carlos Ramiro, San Jose, California, Johnny S., ready for happy hour, Matt Reyes. I don't even know how to pronounce that. A Malongarado? That sounds like a hell of a drink. Las Vegas from Quiet Storm. Anaheim from Sergio. Merced from Nation, Virginia Beach. James Martin. Everybody welcome in Jeremy Chuggs, our great co-host here. And yes, the start of happy hour. And we have what? It's 4 deals. 4 deals for everyone.
Oh, yeah.
We will launch those deals once that clock hits 0, and then happy hour is going to go for an entire hour. I guess my only question out there for everyone is, do you watch the Masters? Because I'll be honest, I'm not a big Masters guy. I grew up around golf, never really played a lot of golf. I mean, to be frank, we just didn't have enough money when I was a kid to even think about playing golf. But I do know that there's a lot of people out there that enjoy playing golf, right? I mean, we did a video the other day on Instagram, or I guess I should say you did, and it kind of inspired what games we're going to be playing here on today's show.
It inspired a movement.
Yeah, we're going to, if you guys like golf, you're going to enjoy it. If you like drinking, then you're probably going to enjoy it even more. Well, Jeremy, we got some huge news here. We do a lot of random days here on the Raiders Report. Today is National Beer Day, so I figured it was a great thing to do on today's show since the amount of beers that we end up putting down to the 400 people. What's up, what's up? John says, Mitch, I see you recovered from that gummy bear. I'll tell you this. I don't know who did it. I don't know which Raider fan it was, but today somebody sent Pepto-Bismol to our studio. Somebody has our address. It was nobody from the office. It wasn't my bosses. Somebody sent me Pepto-Bismol, and for that,
Hilarious.
I thank you.
Hilarious.
All right, since it is National Beer Day, do you like beer? Give me a Y for yes, give me an N for no. We're going to give some shout-outs here on today's show, and then we're going to get into the very first Super Chat, which kind of plays into the whole Pepto-Bismol thing, because I definitely think I would end up needing some if we take on the toe of Satan. Let's get some Y's and no's in there. I'm not that big of a fan of like your casual light beers, like your Miller Lights. I can get away with that. Budweiser, Bud Light, all that kind of stuff. I'm good on that. If I'm going to drink a beer, I want a Hefeweizen. I want an IPA. I want a craft beer, something that is not just a boring, plain Busch Light to me. Sorry, Buddy Bear. Trinidad Raider, yes. Canada Raider, yes. Juan, a lot of yeses. Michael Banks, Type in his N for no. James Martin, hell yes. El Loco Uno 26 is typing hell yes. If you like chugging beer, and if you want to chug beers with Jeremy Chuggs and I next weekend in person, there is an opportunity to do that, but you do kind of have to be a little bit near the Dallas area. We'll talk about where Chuggs and I are going to be. We're going to do a little bit of a meetup next weekend. Let's go to the Super Chat. Flowing in here on today's show. It's from Seabass. Next up, Mitch does the toe of Satan. The toe of Satan, I believe, is also 9 million Scoville units, so 900 times.
Not today, Satan.
The fact, I might actually I'd rather put your toe in my mouth.
David Zahn, are you out there?
Zahn was here. I think he said he's getting ready to go shower, and then he's going to maybe pop back in here. I don't know, dude. That gummy bear ruined my insides in multiple ways, and it has scared me ever since. I had more people, I think, reach out to me about the gummy bear than, like, when the Raiders traded for Devontae Adams. Usually, like, when big-time breaking news happens, I'll have, like, family members, old friends from school. They'll hit me up and be like, bro, I just saw the Raiders did this. I had a lot of people hit me up like, how you feeling after the gummy bear challenge? And the same answer went around of, you know, I'm not going to lie. I've been better. There's no doubt about it. So since today is National Beer Day,
Sergio Orozco! Bang! Starting us off with a $200 banger!
Wow.
Bang!
Sergio Orozco. I'm not going to lie. I think you got to turn your mic down a little bit. You were screaming.
Sergio
Oh. Wow. Sergio starting this show off with the bang. I mean, Chuggs. You want it? You want a shot fun race for Sergio?
I'm down.
You down? Let's do it.
I'm down.
Go grab the shot funds real quick. The worst part about this and the greatest part about this, Sergio, is I looked at Chuggs and I go, we're going to try really hard today to not drink until that happy hour clock hit 0. But hey, I think when some shit like this goes down, we got to end up celebrating it. Sergio has been probably one of our biggest donors over the past 2 months. And, man, I'll tell you what, insane. Martin said, my windows are rattling. So we had a little bit of audio issues when we got the show started because the guys in the studio yesterday, they were testing out some different stuff. So they switched around all of our mic levels, all that kind of whatnot. So Chuggs is messing with some stuff there. When he was screaming bang, I felt like my entire head was shaking. Let's give a huge shout out every single person right now. Start spamming Sergio Orozco down in the comments. I'm going to give you a shout out. Today's MVP. Sorry, Raider Nation. I was gone for a while. Had my son. Oh, man, he was really sick. Had to take him to the ER. He had a fever, but he's doing good now. What did I miss? Let's go Raiders. I know this. In terms of a lot of news, I guess Brian Hoyer is probably the biggest news that went around the silver and black. In terms of stuff around here, Sergio, John Borelli is a new member of Mount Raidermore. I got my Rebel Montana jersey on. Shout out to Rebel for supporting. But man, Sergio, he's one of the legends around here. Let's give some shout-outs to people spamming Sergio. I got Will Thompson, Abel, Trinidad, Chili Man, Matt Solomon, Will Thompson, Raider Nation, Jason David. What up, Martin, Tadashi, did I get that one right? Hyde Raider, Juan, diehard Raider fan, and I love that one from HYD Raider. Holy shit, Sergio. Yeah, I mean, that one was... There's no better way to get National Beer Day started.
Have you seen the old Peter Pan movie with Robin Williams?
No.
Rufio. No.
No, I believe it or not, I wasn't a big Peter Pan guy. Wasn't a big Peter Pan guy. So Chuggs and I, we're gonna do a shot fun. Jesus. if I don't break it. Shot Fun Race. If you don't know what it is, it's a tool. You can see it right here. It's like a way to literally shotgun a beer. And because Sergio got this happy hour started, we're going to knock this back. And then we're going to get into today's show around Marcus Peters. Then we're going to get into a mailbag. And then, honestly, I might just watch Jeremy do that for the entire show.
The movie's Hook. Rufio. Rufio. Rufio.
I don't know that movie. I never.
No, whenever I'm chanting Sergio, it made me bangarang. It made me think of that. Sergio. 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 Sergio.
I don't know it. I guess I'm going to have to watch it.
Anybody out there seen that movie? Seeps?
How didn't you ever see Hook? Come on, man.
Did you ever see Hook with Robin Williams as Peter Pan? Nobody out there?
I didn't watch a lot of
Just
TV
me?
or movies.
Maybe just me.
I didn't watch a lot of movies, man. All right, here we go.
Classic.
Okay, that's
It has
fine.
Robin Williams as a grown-up Peter Pan.
That sounds like a violation. That doesn't sound good to me. I mean, think about it. A man flying around in tights, sprinkling his pixie dust on you.
First of all, he doesn't sprinkle his pixie dust. Tinkerbell sprinkles the pixie dust. She's the pixie.
Well, one in Rome. All right, y'all. Sergio, he's seen the movie, and since Sergio did it, I guess I'm going to have to watch this movie as well.
Sergio.
All right, y'all. This one goes out to today's MVP, Sergio Orozco, getting today's show started with the bang. Let me know who you got.
A bangarang.
A bangarang.
That's what they say in the movie. They like fly through the air and they're like, bangarang.
All right, how about this? Every one hundo we get today, instead of screaming bang, we're going to scream bangarang.
Bangarang, let's go.
Yeah, bangarang?
Dude, it's actually a really good movie.
I'll have to watch it. It makes me think of something else all right, this might be TMI, but you know what? F it, we're going to do it anyway. My friends in college on Snapchat, they used to send boomerangs. You can connect the dots. Yeah, it's like the whole beer thing. See a chug, send a chug. It's like that, but with something different. Yep. And you would try to do it at the most in the most inappropriate times. That's the word I'm looking for. All right.
It's like that photo I showed you earlier.
Oh, dude.
If you haven't already, follow Israel Adesanya on Twitter.
Yeah, you might never play with Kirby again in Super Smash Bros. I'll tell you that. It's unbelievable. All right, Sergio. Cheers to my guy right here. Sarah Otto's going to go with Chuggs, and I would say Jeremy's probably a minus.
I don't really do this though.
No, but you're Jeremy Chuggs. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm probably plus 365 right now in terms of the odds. Here we go. Type Chuggs or type Mitch. After this, I'm going to ask you guys a few more questions, and then we're going to get today's news and rumors started. You ready?
I'm ready.
3, 2, 1.
I got cherry.
I got mold.
Really?
It tastes like how the Hennessy bottle smelled. So we had a Hennessy bottle, which you all know. We tried to take that Henny down, and we finished the entire bottle and we let it sit, and we still let the cap on because we wanted to save the bottle. Holy hell, that thing started to smell so freaking bad. And then we were like, well, we got to throw away the bottle, get a new one. That's what that tasted like to me. Tasted like, I don't know, old liquor that somebody didn't wash. It was not great. Was not great. Looks like that hurt, Chuggs. It does hurt, man. That one, see, the problem with the shot bun is once you start, there's no stopping because it would just leak everywhere. It's also, though, the best way. You can't cheat either because if you do pull away, liquid starts falling out. So you actually have to finish the beer or else you can get it called out. But man, Chuggs continues to be undefeated on this show. Happy hour, by the way, does officially start in 40 minutes, and the top topic of discussion today is Do you want the Raiders to sign cornerback Marcus Peters? Type S for sign, or I want you to type P for pass. What do you think? Do you want the Raiders to sign Marcus Peters? What, it helped out a little bit?
I needed that burp.
Oh, I thought you meant the shot fun.
Yes, that too.
Yeah? I mean, I'll tell you this.
Clears the sinuses.
I like the idea of racing when doing it because it's one of those things where, to me, if I have a challenge, I enjoy it more. Like, what's a good way to put it? Like running, for example. Like, would you rather run for 30 minutes by yourself or play basketball and run? It's because you're doing a competition. It just seems like it's a little bit more enjoyable.
Yeah.
All right, so we got a lot of S's, and I see some A's as well, which I'm trying to figure out what we're going with here, Sergio. I think Sergio...
in the chat.
Well, I think Sergio meant to type S, but A is right next to S.
Yeah. He's typing S now.
Okay, yeah. I think he was... Ah, shit. Shout out to Lenny Wood, says sign. Canadian Raiders going to go with S. Patrick B said for $3 million or less. Sergio Orozco typing A again. Kev, I don't see any P for passes. And then right there, Steve Munoz is typing his P for pass.
Your boy.
My guy, Docs, yeah, he said congrats to our brother Paul on that deal. It's a huge deal. If you don't, I kind of started off the show, Docs, talking about, Jeffrey Simmons, 4-year, $94 million, $23.5 million per year, $66 million guaranteed.
Does that make him the highest paid interior besides Aaron Donald?
I believe.
Because nobody's.
I don't know.
That Aaron Donald contract is ridiculous.
No one's going to get close to it. Yeah, no one's even going to sniff it. And
so besides him, is he the next highest?
I would say the nenext closest guy would be Chris Jones off the top of my head without looking it up.
Yeah.
The reason why, though, it was smart for Tennessee because Quinnen Williams, he's the next guy up to get the deal, and now Quinnen's probably going to get more than Jeffrey. Though, if you were to ask me who would I rather have on my team, Jeffrey Simmons or Quinnen Williams, I'll take Jeffrey Simmons. I do think it's also interesting to talk about for the Raiders for the simple fact of the comp that I gave for Jeffrey Simmons was Jalen Carter. What?
Hell yeah.
What?
Sarah just got the sign.
She got it.
She got the fireball sign.
Hell yeah.
Sarah, 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 Sarah.
One of our OGs, Sarah Otto, got the sign. I know Brett had all sorts of stuff back there that he had to send, and then finally was able to send it. So, Sarah, I'm glad you finally got it. Appreciate everyone tuned in to today's show.
Spam Sarah, let's go.
Let's get some Sarah Ottos in the chat. So, this is what we're going to do. We're going to get into the segment around Peters, but before we get into that, there is a Raiders hangout this next weekend, April 15th on Saturday. It starts at 4 p.m., but Chuggs and I, we got some other things that we got to do. It's me mainly, I'll be honest. And we won't get there until 7 p.m. So if you want to hang out with Chuggs and I, the address is, as you can see below, 2208 Central Drive, Bedford, Texas. We have a flyer of what the actual sports bar. It's a bar, TNBC. Yep. The Raiders group down here in Texas is throwing a barbecue, and they're going to have a meet and greet, essentially.
The list of food
the list of food sounds really, really good. So, essentially, from 4 p.m. all the way up until midnight, there's a giant Raiders convention, and it's at the Central Office Sports Bar, but it's at the address that I put there up on the screen.
Doc said he's pulling up.
All right, Doc said he'll be there. I mean, Docs, if you just want to, show up
to carpool?
I was just going to say, Docs, if you want to just show up to my crib and we'll just Uber.
Yeah, me and Mitch we're going to ride together.
Yeah, we're going to just Uber over there. So what we're going to do is, for those of you that do want to attend, Jeremy and I are going to bring boots, and we're going to bring some beer bongs. So
boots and hose.
I don't know how many beer bongs or how many boots you'll have in you. I'll probably do most of the beer bongs.
Boots and hose.
If Chuggs can give us a solid two beer boots.
Gotta have me.
If anybody wants to take them down,
my boots and hose.
I'm going to lay some bets down, just so you know.
The Nina, the Peter, the Santa Maria.
I'm going to take a wad of cash and be like, all right, who can beat them? Who can beat them? So if you guys are down to get down, yeah, let's meet up at your crib. Cool. Docs, I'll just hit you up and pop on over and we'll swing on over there.
I'll bring the.
We're gonna Uber though. No one's driving.
I'll bring the.
Oh yeah, the peeps. Well, we have peeps out there
Yeah.
for Chubby Bunny, so it's a possibility. All right, y'all. Again, if anybody wants to hang out with Chuggs and I, you live near Texas, look up that address. That's where we're gonna be at 7 p.m.
And
Central Time.
We're about to start with our segment.
Okay.
But normally I push subs, whatever. But today
You're
I
gonna
have
try
something different.
Yeah. Okay.
I have something different. It's up to you. Every $100, or no, every 100 likes that me and Mitch get.
Okay.
Every 100 likes that me and Mitch get, we're going to play Chubby Bunny at the end of today's show.
Okay.
Every 100 likes is another bunny.
So explain to people who may not know what Chubby Bunny is.
Chubby Bunny is you have to stick a marshmallow, in our case, a peep, inside your mouth and say Chubby Bunny. We've actually learned from this week, peeps are actually bigger than you think.
I mean, honestly, when you told me you put 6 peeps in your mouth, I was impressed. I didn't know if you were talking about the marshmallow or just, random friends.
Yeah.
But
so every 100 likes, me and Mitch are going to try to put another peep in our mouth.
the marshmallow.
The marshmallow.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm hanging out with my peeps today. I'll probably never say that ever again. But so we have.
I know you're lying because Cops doesn't start till 4.
I teabagged your drum set. So if you guys want, every 100 likes. So right now we're at about 1.5 peeps. I don't remember how many y'all got on the last show you guys did live. I think it was like 6. So if we could try to beat 6 peeps, I would like to try to take that down. David Zahn's also got the facepalm emoji, which, it is what it is. Sergio, though, got this show rocking. If we get to, I'm going to make you guys a deal today, and it's going to be a hell of a deal, okay? But you got to find out after the start of happy hour. All I'm going to say is it involves a boot and it involves some peeps. I'm going to try something today. I want to get a little.
I don't know what he's talking about. So.
I didn't tell you. I want to get a little bit weird today. So if y'all are ready to get eat peeps the long way. See, the problem is I was really sick last week or 2 weeks ago, and now Jeremy's been kind of battling, I think, what I had.
I'm on the downturn, I think.
Yeah. So I still can't laugh because every time I laugh, I still kind of cough. And if you heard it there, Jeremy sounds like Wario when he. It's what I hear. So, coming up here, we're going to get into a segment around Marcus Peters. Then we're going to get into a mailbag, so you can use #Raiders, or you can super chat. And then after that, hopefully y'all get your drinking pants on, because we got a hell of a Friday hangout. Hell of a show coming up for all y'all right here on the Raiders Report. Raider Nation, what's going on? You're watching the Raiders Report. Coming up here on today's show, we're going to talk about free agent cornerback Marcus Peters. I recently saw an article released by a new company. My guy, shout out the Graphic Raider, has started. It's called Planet Raiders, and it's an article written by Wasted Talent predicting that the Las Vegas Raiders are going to sign Marcus Peters. So coming up here on today's show is going to be my reaction to the Raiders potentially signing Peters. My job as a host here, and one of the biggest reasons why we started this YouTube channel, was because it's easy to talk about news. It's easy to talk about rumors, but also when there is a content creator or other content creators out there, or people where you get information from, it's good to know, are they a reliable source, or is it a source that you continue to go to? And at the end of the day, these are my friends, and I kind of want to talk a little bit about the stuff that they're writing about. So, before we get into all of this, if you're looking for free Raiders videos every single day, subscribe, turn on those notifications. We put out a video every day on this channel for the last 3 years. So let's talk about Peters here potentially going to the Silver and Black. The Raiders should sign Marcus Peters according to Planet Raiders, and the prediction was he's going to sign a, in quotes, short-term deal. As it stands right now, according to Over the Cap, the Las Vegas Raiders have $2.4 million left in salary cap space. When I look at that number, I think, they got 12 picks in the draft. You still need essentially 15 more players, I believe, to fill out your roster from a 90-man standpoint. And then you're going to have to cut down a little bit. So you're probably going to have to move on from some extra players. We know that's going to happen. So if the Raiders were to sign a player like Peters, they would have to move a little bit of money around. In terms of, does it make sense for Ziegler? Does it make sense for Josh McDaniels to bring in the 30-year-old cornerback? This is what Planet Raiders had to say on making the move. His experience and leadership would be valuable additions to any team, and his ability to read and react to the quarterback can help him make plays on the ball, even if he's lost a step in terms of pure athleticism. As a former high-end starting cornerback, Marcus Peters is a proven veteran who can certainly make an immediate impact for any team in need of secondary help. While there are some concerns about his recent performance and injury history, Peters has shown that he has still the ability to be a playmaker on the back end. Of course, any team interested in signing Peters will need to weigh the potential risk and rewards of bringing him on board. He may not be the same player he once was, and there is always the chance that further injuries or decline in performance could limit his effectiveness. If you want to read even more about the article, you can go check it out at Planet Raiders on Google or any kind of place, Twitter. You guys know where to find those dudes. All right, so let me know down in the comments right now. Do you want the Raiders to sign Marcus Peters? Give me an S for sign or type P for pass. Is corner a need for the silver and black? No doubt about it. And you know what? We're going to make this the pinned comment on today's show. So you're about to get hit with a YouTube ad break. Scroll on down, every single person, type S for sign or P for pass. My answer to this is yes, but you can type that sign. There's a huge but, and I cannot lie. But only if the Raiders miss on corner during the draft and if it's on a team-friendly deal. So I'm not saying right now, hey, Marcus Peters, come on down. I want you to be a new cornerback on the silver and black. Nah, that's not what I want. If the Raiders go into the draft and they have a plan, Dave Ziegler, Josh McDaniels, let's say, hey, I'm trying to get 2 cornerbacks out of the top 100 players on my list. If you miss on that entirely, that's when you can start looking at free agency and at a player like Peters. On top of that, I'm not going to give him the deal that he probably wants. No, that's not what I'm going to do. You're going to take a team-friendly deal, and you're going to come play with the Raiders. That's the only way you're suiting up. That's the only way you're repping that shield this upcoming season. And the other reason why I say that is because this year's draft is loaded with cornerback talent. What I sat down, and I've started to sit down with Tom, and I've talked about a lot of these draft prospects with him, and for me, it's kind of a perfect number. I got 15 corners in my top 100. If there's 15 cornerbacks in the top 100 and the Raiders have 4 picks as it stands right now, in that top 100, you got pick 7, pick 38, pick 70, and then, yes, exactly at 100. If you can't get at least 1 or 2 top corners, then that's where the opportunity arises of, okay, can I start looking back into free agency and going out and getting a veteran? Because to me, Chris Gonzalez, Witherspoon, Porter, Banks, those are, I'll make a bet, locked and loaded first-round picks. Then Kelly Ringo might go in round 1 because of his athletic ability, but it wouldn't surprise me if he went in round 2. So if you could get a Ringo at 38, cool, let's do it. But then there's Emmanuel Forbes. Love him. DJ Turner is my number 7 ranked corner. And then it's a lot of players that my rankings, like Clark Phillips, all the way down to Corey Trice, you're looking at guys ranked from like 60 to 100. This cornerback class is unbelievably deep. And if you can get 2 out of these top 15 players right here, I think that's going to set you up really, really well in the future. On top of that, when you look at the Raiders' current cornerback depth, I like Nate Hobbs. He is a premier corner. I'm hoping he's better in year 3. Duke Shelley, people are sleeping on him. Stop sleeping on him. I get he's undersized. Dude was a baller last season. One of the best cornerbacks in the NFL, statistically, when you look at it, the back half of the season. David Long Jr., another press man corner, and that's, to me, what this team is trying to do. I see 4 corners that I rely on. Shelley, Hobbs, Long Jr., Amik Robertson. But we know it's a long season. And you need another 2 or 3 corners. And if Marcus Peters can be that dude that helps out some of those younger guys, I'm on board with it. But Peters also has to realize you're not the guy that you were at one point in your career. He also has to realize that the Raiders, they're trying to build a team. And when you're trying to build a team and you got $32 million in dead cap, sometimes you got to be willing to take a little bit of a team-friendly deal. So from a career standpoint, this is what Marcus Peters has done throughout his entire career. In 2015 was an absolute monster, and I remember this rookie season with the Kansas City Chiefs. 26 PBUs, 8 interceptions, and then has slowly but surely started to dwindle down. I'll also say that Peters has been a player that kind of is go for broke, right? In baseball terms, he's going to hit a home run or he's going to strike out. He's going to get really close, always go for the interception, go for the big play, but sometimes it's going to result in getting burned. And that's how he's played his career, and he's had a very successful career in doing that. However, though, in 2021, tore his ACL right before the Raiders were getting actually ready to play the Ravens on Monday Night Football. Then, last season, also had a little bit of a down year in terms of overall production from being able to turn over the football, especially at PBUs and INTs. From a tackling standpoint, also a little bit of a down season. But if there's one thing that I will always respect about Peters, even though he's getting up there in age and he's clearly lost his step, he's just a smart football player. And the idea of if you want to be able to force more turnovers, that's what Peters brings to the table. Like 4 forced fumbles in 2020, 2 last season. Peters will get more turnovers for this team, and the Raiders have struggled being able to force turnovers, especially in the secondary. So if we're all sitting up here, I know Patrick B said, I want him for $3 million. Here's what Spotrac values him at, $9.8 million. PFF projected him to get about $7 million per year. So knowing that he's about 30 years old, knowing that in 2021 he tore his ACL, but also knowing that there's some upside there and knowing that, hey, this guy, he grew up a Raiders fan. I want to know right now, from all that market value, from the people that watch this show all the time, I always tell you the just win babies. Well, now here's your opportunity. How many just win babies on the Las Vegas Raiders signing Marcus Peters? If you think there is a 0% chance that it happens, you type 0. If you think that there's a 1% or one just win baby is 25%, 2 just win babies, 50%. 3 just win babies, 75% chance of happening. 4 just win babies, it is 100% chance of it happening. I'm going to give you my answer on how many just win babies for the Raiders signing Marcus Peters. But before I do all of that, I do want to talk about this awesome deal that we have with our awesome draft hats here. If you haven't already, take advantage of this deal. It's chatsports.com/Raiders draft. You can get a curve brim, you can get a snapback, the fitted hat. All of that is going to be available to you at chatsports.com/Raiders draft. We're going to put the links for you guys in the comments and in the description of today's video. Bottom line, if the Raiders missed on the draft, I don't know, maybe you can go out and get Marcus Peters then, or you just get yourself a nice little draft hat. Huge shout out to our sponsor here for being able to provide some awesome hats for Raider Nation. So Marcus Peters to the Raiders. How many just win babies is it? I'm going to give this one only one just win baby because I don't think that it's a 0% chance of happening. I do think it's a 0% chance of happening before the 2023 NFL Draft. However, we have seen the Raiders this offseason, and I think if you would have asked a lot of Raider fans back on March 13th when free agency essentially opened up and it was, you got $43.7 million, where do you think the Raiders are going to go, offense or defense? I think a lot of Raider fans would have said they're going to spend more money on the defensive side of the football. That's not even close to being the truth. I hope and I pray that this Raiders organization, and I hope and I pray that Ziegler and McDaniels really try to address the defensive side of the football, and they go defense heavy in the draft. But I can't confidently sit up here and say that that's what they're going to do. I don't know. I don't know if that's what they do. What if they just continue to try to build the offensive side of the football because that's the side of the football Josh McDaniels knows the best. And because of that, if the Raiders don't get premier corners in the draft, that's when Marcus Peters becomes a little bit more of a possibility. To me, though, the only way that he's signing with the Raiders is on that team-friendly deal, and as if you miss on the cornerback in the draft. But, and I'm a sucker for this, and I'll admit, I'm a big, I want dudes who love football. And I'm a little bit old school in that style of thinking, but at the end of the day, man, if you're making millions of dollars to play football, you should carry that with a lot of pride. Are they putting their bodies on the line? Absolutely. But I know a lot of other people in other careers that they put their body on the lines as well, right? So to me, when I see a quote like this, and Graphic has told me this before, but this was also featured in the Planet Raiders article, and Graf said that he spoke to Marcus Peters at the Pro Bowl, and he made it clear that he wants to play for his childhood team, the Las Vegas Raiders. So to me, I hear childhood team. I hear, okay, when I hear childhood team, like I legitimately think like I'm going to play at a cheaper deal and I'm going to be somebody who shows up to work every single day, puts in that extra time, because wearing an NFL jersey, I'm sure, has got to be an incredible feeling. Putting on shoulder pads, putting on that helmet for whatever team you play for, it's got to be an incredible feeling. However, if you grew up watching a team and you grew up rooting for the Raiders and you get to wear that jersey and potentially finish your career with that team, man, I would imagine that's just got to add a whole extra element of, I can't wait to freaking get to work today. With all that being said, I hear childhood team. I also think I'd be willing to take a little bit of a pay cut. I wouldn't offer Marcus Peters anything over $5 million per year. I know what PFF thought. I know what Spotrac thought. But you go back and you look at a lot of the videos that I have made around certain free agents, around certain topics. PFF and Spotrac have been grossly off in terms of overpay. A lot of the deals that you've seen this offseason have been much, much lower. And because of that, I'm going to offer Marcus Peters a little bit less. The Raiders need to take Peters on a team-friendly deal, and if he's not willing to do that, then I'm sorry, he doesn't want to be a Raider bad enough. And I'm not saying that that's a Marcus Peters problem. I'm saying it's a combination of the way that the Raiders are handing out contracts this season, combined with Peters' desire to be on this team. That's how this math equation works. That's what that take means. Because you also look at the numbers here from Peters from a coverage stat standpoint. 64.3% completion percentage against, 711 yards. This is in 13 games. He allowed 7 touchdowns and a quarterback rating of 113.7. The other reason why I'm offering him less than $5 million per year is because he's coming off a career worst year in terms of passer rating allowed. And it's actually really all not that close. The last time he allowed a worse passer rating was his rookie season. But also he's missed 21 games the last 2 years. He missed 17 in 2021 with that ACL injury. And he's still a premier athlete. Nobody's really going to dispute that. But you get closer to 30 years old. Father Time is undefeated. You combine coming off arguably his worst season ever as a pro with an ACL injury in 2021, missed a few games last season. You add all of that up, combined with the Raiders' current salary cap space, combined with the Raiders and the way that they've been handing out contracts this offseason, that's why it's less than $5 million. And if he's willing to do that, I'm willing to listen as well, because I do think he would help out some of these younger corners, and I do think his long length would help out some of the shorter corners like Duke Shelley and David Long Jr. Now, before I head on out of here today, if anybody wants to hang out with Jeremy Chuggs and I, listen up. Saturday, April 15th at 7 p.m. Central Time. That's where we're going to be at the address right here, 2208 Central Drive, Bedford, Texas. There's an event going on, and it's ran by the TNBC Raiders Group down here in Texas. So at the place it's going to be is Central Office Sports Bar. Here's the flyer that they're showing. The event itself actually starts at 4 p.m. and it closes at midnight. Graphic Raider also told us that he's going to be there as well. So if you want to hang out with some Raider folk, hey, man, let's get down. Let's have a good time. I'm always down to have a good time. And speaking of that, this is a little bit up and down low. But Chuggs and I, we're going to bring some beers. We're going to bring some boots. We're going to bring some beer bongs, and we're going to challenge some Raider fans to some boot competitions, some beer bong competitions. I hope y'all are ready to get down with us, because it's going to be a good time. Also, huge shout-out to Planet Raiders. Huge shout-out to Wasted, my guy, Graf. I'm glad you guys are starting your own thing over there. You continue to amaze me every single day. If you guys want even more Raiders content, go check those dudes out. They do a lot of great stuff over there. Hopefully y'all like what I had to say about their article. But at the end of the day, Marcus Peters, could he help out the Raiders? The answer to that is yes. But it needs to be at a cheap cost, and only if the Raiders don't get their cornerbacks in the 2023 NFL Draft. All right, y'all, all that talking kind of made me hungry. If there's a dessert that I love, it's coffee cake. I am a big, big coffee cake fan. And I want to know from all the y'all out there, today is National Coffee Cake Day. Do you like it? Yes or no? If no, what's your favorite breakfast pastry? I'm going to guess you don't like it. That's why you added it.
I actually really do like it.
Really?
I do like coffee cake. I actually make a really good coffee cake.
Jones eats his black.
Funny enough.
Burnt.
Funny enough, no coffee really in coffee cake.
Nope.
It's just cinnamon cake.
But it's great with coffee.
Yeah.
It's elite, man. I'll tell you what. One of my favorite desserts is coffee cake, and maybe it's more of the sentimental value for the simple fact of...
I thought you were about to grab a coffee cake.
Oh, no, dude. If I wouldn't be here if I had coffee cake.
What does that mean?
I'm going to go celebrate National Coffee Cake Day. When I was a kid, my grandparents, so they're from New York, and Entenmann's is like a big like cake provider in New York, and they used to get it all the time in Pennsylvania. I would guarantee you 99% of the time, my grandmother would have Entenmann's coffee cake and then this other like random cake that has this like vanilla icing on top. So like I just picture myself as a kid sitting down with my grandparents, my dad, and we're just I will admit, I drank coffee at a very young age. Like I was drinking coffee probably like 4 or 5 years old.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's not a joke. But hey, you work on a farm, you got to wake up early, you got to start collecting those eggs and whatnot. All right, we got Sarah Otto's typing, yes, Steve Wildo. I almost said something else. Yes, Irvin's going to go with a yes. Tropical Remy typing his Y for yes as well. Big coffee cake fan. Also, Jeremy.
So the one I make.
Yeah, I'm listening.
In the store, I buy I buy a box mix.
Okay.
It's legit my favorite coffee cake ever.
Ooh.
It's called Croots.
Croots.
That's the brand. They make pancake, other mixes as well.
How do you spell that? Is it with a K or C?
K.
Croots.
K-R-U-E-T-Z.
It's German.
Dude, it is amazing.
All right.
They give you the mix, and then they give you the cinnamon crumble to put on top.
See, that does sound very good.
Dude, and it's so easy. You literally just mix in like water and oil, put it in the pan, put the cinnamon stuff on top.
Shit's actually fire. It's what I hear.
It's actually fire.
Martin said he's going to be right back, everyone, so we're just going to wait until he gets back.
Yeah. In the meantime,
I'm just kidding.
get your questions in.
Now, let's get them going here. Also, Jeremy, how long until happy hour starts? Then we got about 13 minutes.
Got to make this a quick mailbag.
Yikes, we're going to have to make this a quick mailbag. So use hashtag Raiders, or you can super chat to skip the line to get those questions in, because once that clock hits 0, happy hour begins.
Shit's getting wild.
Shit's going to get wild. I'm going to tell you that right now. We got a lot of deals going.
We actually did get a couple super chats.
We did get a few supers here. That's right.
And you know what?
We can just put them in the mailbag.
We're just going to put them in the mailbag.
Just put them in the mailbag. Let's do it.
Put them in the mailbag.
Here we go. Coming up here on the Raiders Report, it's mailbag time. There's your opportunity to get your questions, comments on the show. Use hashtag Raiders or Super Chat. If you use Super Chat, you skip the line, and you are automatically featured on this upcoming mailbag. Jeremy, you ready?
Yeah.
This time, let's do the shorter intro instead of the longer one. Sound good? All right, here we go. Raider Nation, what's going on? You're watching the Raiders Board. Mitchell Renz here from Chat Sports, ready and eager to answer all of y'all's questions. If you don't know, these are from our Friday happy hour show. We go live every single Friday, 4 p.m. Eastern Time, 1 p.m. Pacific. First one rolling in here from Christian Prez, and it's a first-time Super Chat. Christian, cheers to you. Mitch, you a real one. I am real. Raiders going deep in the playoffs, I'm calling it. Christian, there is nothing more that I would love to see that happen. However, I don't think it's going to happen. And if you're calling me a real one, I need you to get a picture. That way I can identify that you're a real one too. Let's go to Sergeant Fighter. Sticking to the brand. Thank God it's Friday. Let's get Peters. Talking about Marcus Peters released a video on Saturday. For those of you not watching this, or for those of you watching this live or not watching this live, I don't know how to say it. There's going to be a video about Marcus Peters on Saturday. You can go see my opinion on that. Let's go to Kev. What up, Kev? Is this rumor about Hopkins for Renfrow and a third-round pick? The amount of rumors out there around DeAndre Hopkins, around the Arizona Cardinals, around their third-round pick, it's circulating like crazy. And if the Raiders end up pulling off a deal, it would be interesting to me to see how it ends up going down. But honestly, I don't think Renfrow ends up going to Arizona. And the reasons are, Hunter Renfrow, for the Raiders to trade him away, they do end up eating some money, no doubt about it. And if you can get up to 3, I don't think that deters them whatsoever. But Arizona, to me, they know that they're not really in win-now mode. So I actually think that the Arizona Cardinals would probably rather prefer a draft pick than Hunter Renfrow. They're not going to have Kyler Murray for the first 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 games. I don't know how many it's going to be. So I don't think Renfrow was really involved in that. I think if the Raiders do trade for Hopkins, then look for Renfrow to be a post-June 1st trade candidate. Let's go to Rico. What up, Rico? Mitch, Chuggs. Everybody thinks the Raiders will trade for Mac Jones. What do you think? I would be shocked if the Raiders traded for Mac Jones. I literally said in a video 2 months ago, the worst things the Raiders could possibly do is sign Jimmy Garoppolo and trade for Mac Jones. If they did both, would it surprise me? No, because I don't think that McDaniels and Ziegler do the right things. But at the end of the day, the only way that the Raiders trade for Mac Jones, and I'm going to make this very clear, is if they miss on a quarterback in the draft. If they're just like, the value's not there, we don't like anybody, then they could potentially get Jones. It's just, how much do you pay for him? I'm not giving anything more than at tops 4th rounder, and I mean at absolute tops a 4th round pick for Jones, which after the draft be a 4th rounder in 2024. There's some people out there that thinks that Mac Jones would still cost the first. If that's what it costs, no chance in hell I want Mac Jones. But what do you think here? If the Raiders don't draft a quarterback, should they trade for Mac Jones? Type T for trade, type P for pass. If I told you right now, the Raiders, they don't get a quarterback in the 2023 NFL draft, and it's Brian Hoyer as your backup, and New England comes up to you and says, hey, 4th round pick, Mac Jones, he's yours. Would you do it? In that scenario, I would do it because there's value there then with Mac Jones. However, though, if they want a second, there's just no way in hell I'm offering anything like that for Mac Jones. It just ultimately comes down to what the price tag is for the silver and black. Let's go to CT, C612. If we don't draft Anthony Richardson 3 to 4 years from now, we're going to be saying we could have had him. Imagine if we drafted him. There's a chance. That's the thing with Anthony Richardson. There is a legitimate chance he's a top 5 quarterback in the NFL. He has that much God-given ability. However, though, he also is a quarterback that I don't think you can't play him in year 1. So forget about that. Even if you let him sit for a year, there's still a chance to me where his mechanics might not be finished and ready to go in year 2. Richardson is an incredible athlete. However, though, if you don't put him in the right scheme, if you don't put a lot of talent around him, he's going to struggle. Where, like what the Philadelphia Eagles did with Jalen Hurts, if you were to put Anthony Richardson in a Philadelphia Eagles offense, he's going to succeed. If you put him in an offense that's you expect him to carry the team, that ain't going to happen because he's not good at throwing the football. Let's go to Robert. Does signing Peters mean no Gonzalez and taking Carter at 7? No, I don't think that that's the case. I really don't think the Raiders take Jalen Carter at all. The only scenario in my mind where Jalen Carter is a possibility is if the Raiders were to trade back from 7 and they trade back. I'm talking Washington trades up from 16, Baltimore trades up to 22, and the Raiders are back there and he just keeps on falling. But even if the Raiders were to sign Marcus Peters, I still think that they would, God, I hope so, they would still sign a cornerback because Peters is 30 years old. If you want daily videos around the Las Vegas Raiders, you want news, rumors, mailbags like you're watching right now, subscribe, join us every week. Hit that noti bell. I know we have a lot of fun during our live shows. And people who I know got their noties turned on are part of the Noti Gang. If you don't know what the Noti Gang is, it is the first 5 people that comment on a video when I drop it. So Raider Roger, Evan JD, David Gibson, Canadian Raider, and Anthony Sandoval. Pat yourself on the back. Impressive stuff there being a part of the Noti Gang. And Jeremy, that's a lot of new people. I also see Canadian Raider right now in the live chat. Let's go to Nada. We ever get a long snapper? Yes. Bobenmoyer is his name. I also know that the Raiders, there was a report out there, and I can confirm it. I talked to a few Raiders players. Daniel Carlson and also A.J. Cole were very upset with the Raiders coaching staff that they released Trent Sieg to hire Bob and Moyer, essentially, because they didn't feel like it was a necessary job, and they felt like their special teams unit has been very solid. And A.J. Cole has been a Pro Bowler. Daniel Carlson been a Pro Bowler. And they felt like one of the reasons why that they were Pro Bowlers is because they had a great long snapper, great relationship with Trent Sieg, and they were concerned and confused of why that regime was ultimately changed. So, yes, the Raiders do have a new long snapper, and A.J. Cole and Daniel Carlson are not happy about it. Let's go to Silly Little Goose. Bleacher Report said that the Raiders should trade up to 2 for a quarterback. Raiders get 2, Texans get 7, 3,800, and a first next year. Thoughts? Can you make that real quick? That's a lot to be able to digest. All right, so Jeremy's going to do his best to make this trade really quick here. All right, so the Raiders get a second. The Texans get your first, your second, and your second, third round pick, and a first next year. So this is the Bleacher Report trade idea. Raiders get the 2. I mean, if that's what it costs to go up there, I would do it. And the idea of, I think it's actually good value, because if you look at trade value chart, if you look at a lot of people out there in terms of how much it would cost, it would actually cost the Raiders more than this to move up. It would be a good deal. However, though, I'm also in the camp of, I would rather the Raiders not trade up for a quarterback this year, stockpile picks, and the idea of no matter what, we're going to trade up for a quarterback, or we're going to take a quarterback in this year's draft or next year's draft. I'm more in the boat of, I would rather you save up picks for next year's draft than trade up, because CJ Stroud, I think he's going to be a good quarterback. Bryce Young, I think he's going to be a good quarterback. I'd rather have Drake May. I'd rather have Caleb Williams. If those guys were in this year's draft, then sure, let's get this thing up and popping. So I want to know, who wins this trade? Raiders, Texans. If McDaniels and Ziegler do not want to wait, and they're like, no chance, we're waiting until 2024, and they're like, no matter what, we're taking a QB in the first round, then I do think that this value ends up checking out. If you are going to be watching us during the draft, hopefully you got your Raiders draft hat on. Go to chatsports.com/Raiders draft to get the official Raiders draft hat. They are on sale right now at the time I am recording this video. So whether you need a snapback, whether you need a curved brim, the trucker hat I think is what they call it, a fitted, man, they got them in black, they got them in silver as well, and I love these ones a lot more than last year. I got to get my hands on a few of these, and word on the street is we might be doing some giveaways with these as well during the draft. But if you don't want to wait, go to chatsports.com/Raiders draft. This next one rolling in here on today's mailbag is from Gilbert Mejia. What would it take to get pick 3 and Hopkins? Well, this morning I released a video. I shouldn't say this morning. If you're watching live, I released a video this morning on Friday about a trade idea involving DeAndre Hopkins. On top of that, we've been talking about this one for quite some time. So the trade that I put out in terms of value was Raiders get number 3, Raiders get DeAndre Hopkins. It's also on my Instagram, at Mitchell Renz 365. And then in return, Arizona gets your pick 7, your first-round pick next year. And then the Raiders also have to give up a second-round pick, and then I believe a third-round pick in next year's draft on top of that. Let's go to Dan Bryant. Do you think trading a tag Jacobs for a 3 is possible? No. It's not even close. One, the Raiders aren't going to do it. 2, there's no way. You would have to still throw in a first-round pick. If it was Josh Jacobs tagged, I would say you'd have to still swap your first-round picks. You throw in a Josh Jacobs, and then you're still more than likely going to have to throw in at least a first-round pick in next year's draft. The problem with running backs is people don't value the running back position. On top of that, the Arizona Cardinals aren't going to try to win this season because Kyler Murray's hurt. And because Kyler Murray's hurt, that's why all these DeAndre Hopkins rumors are out there, because they don't want to pay him $19.5 million. Or it's actually even more than that for them. It's like 28. They don't have to pay the money. They want to save money this year, suck this year essentially, and then go all in when Murray's healthy in 2024. Let's go to Vincenzo, one of our OGs here. I heard the Raiders met with Justin Ford out of Montana. Do you think he could be a UDFA? This is true. The Raiders did absolutely meet with him. The problem with Ford is it's going to come down to, if the Raiders want players, right? Any player that the Raiders meet with, there's a possibility that they could take him. They got 12 picks, and if he's a 5th rounder, a 6th rounder, a 7th rounder, it could come down to how much special teams value he has. I know when you come from a small school, the Raiders, what they're going to look for is versatility. Do they think that you can be teachable? Are you a team leader, and do you have special teams value? If all of those 4 are checked off, then there's a chance he gets drafted. If the Raiders are a little bit unsure, then he might fall down the board. But if I was Ford, I would absolutely want to go to the Raiders. Let's go to Honcho's Tamales. Should the Raiders sign Miles Jack? This is going to be an unpopular opinion, probably, because Miles Jack carries a lot of name value. No. Miles Jack at one time was a very premier linebacker. But unfortunately, he has a knee condition where he doesn't regrow cartilage or it's something like that, and it becomes bone on bone. Same thing as Todd Gurley, and Todd Gurley's 27 years old. He's already out of the league. And you've seen him just get worse and worse and worse and worse, and unfortunately, it's not going to work out. You go back, you look at a lot of these knee injuries. Jay Ajayi, he also had the exact same knee injury. Their careers just simply cannot last, and for that, I'm not going to invest in the linebacker position, even though it's still a need for this team, but there's some good linebackers in the draft. My answer was no, but I do this show because I like interacting with the nation. I like seeing what you guys have to say, especially the big ballers out there like Sergio or Roscoe. Give me a Y for yes. Give me an N for no. Should the Raiders sign Miles Jack? Let's go to Juan. What up, Juan? Did you hear anything on Raider fan wants OBJ on the Raiders? OBJ's not coming to the Raiders, man. Beckham probably wants more money. And also on top of that, Beckham does not sound like a team-first guy to me. You can say what you want about Beckham. He might have talent, this and that. But does anybody think that Odell Beckham Jr. is a team-first guy? My answer to that is simply no. Now, before we head on out of today's mailbag, if anybody wants to hang out with Jeremy Chuggs and I, Saturday, April 15th, 7 p.m. Central Time is when we're going to be at this address. Put it in your calendar right now, 2208 Central Drive, Bedford, Texas. TNBC, the Raiders group down here in Dallas/Arlington, is going to be throwing an event. It starts at 4 p.m. It goes until midnight. And you see Jeremy and I, we do beer bongs. Maybe we'll take the shot fun. I don't know. We're definitely taking some boots. And if anybody wants to challenge Jeremy or myself to boots, beer bongs, we're going to have a hell of a time. Food there looks like it's going to be rocking. A lot of prizes. There's vendors. There's all sorts of stuff. But it's just cool to hang out with Raider Nation. So if you want to see Jeremy and I, that's the date. Save it in your calendar. Hopefully we see you there. This one rolling in here, and it's a super thanks. Remember, if you can't join our live shows and you send in the super thanks, we will put you up on the show. Ox. Thanks from Ox3131. Based on character alone, which quarterback prospect is the best for pick 7? Thank you for everything you guys do at Chat Sports. Appreciate all the content. Based on character alone, I'll say this. CJ Stroud, Bryce Young, they ain't going to be there at 7. So if you want to be able to pick on character and character alone at number 7 based on Will Levis and Anthony Richardson, there are more people that are probably worried about Will Levis's off the field than Richardson, because there are some people that don't think Will Levis is as coachable from who I talk to in sorts of inner circles. So because of that, I'll say Richardson. However, I think the Raiders think that they can run their offense with Will Levis a little bit easier. If I missed your question, remember, you can always hit me up on social media at Mitchell Renz 365. Make sure you stay up to date on everything going on around the Las Vegas Raiders. Twitter, IG, Cameo, I'm basically everywhere at Mitchell Renz 365. Enjoy. For those of you watching live, have a hell of a weekend. If you're watching this on Sunday, be safe out there and make sure you watch the Masters. Speaking of the Masters, it is the start of happy hour, so this is the deal. We're doing a Masters special. Jeremy and I, we have a golf course set up, a putting green essentially. I guess it's a putting orange essentially. Over here on the left side of the screen. These are the deals during the Masters special. If you send in a $20 super chat, either me or Jeremy is going to go try to make the putt. If I make it, Jeremy takes a shot. If I miss it, I do the shot.
Also, in your super chat, let us know who you want to shoot it.
Correct. That's very important here. $50 tequila, 100 is a beer bong, 250 is beer boot, and because Sergio got the party started with shot fun, if anybody throws in a 200, we'll do a shot fun race as well. And we'll
do a shot fun. If you make it, the other person does it.
That's fair. Fair enough. So these are the Master Specials. It is officially happy hour. Hopefully y'all are ready to crack one open with us. If you still want to send in your questions, your comments, all that good stuff, please. We're not just going to be putting. I want this just to be a normal, let's interact with each other. Let's have a good time. First time Super Chatters, we drink. And if you want those questions featured, hashtag Raiders is how we're going to do it. But those are the Master Specials if you want us to putt, yeah. I'll tell you this right now. I'm terrible at golf. Jeremy's going to give you a quick little sneak peek over here. You think I can reach over there? Should I put on the other headset? What do you think?
To you.
Yeah, let me put on the other headset real quick. Is it still going to work?
Should, yeah.
Should work?
Yeah, and I'm still talking, so we're good. Also, a little sneak peek of our setup. Shout out to Matthew Peterson for bringing this into the office. We've had some good fun with it. Here's our setup for the putt. We have it set up right here. Oh, yeah. There we go.
What do you guys think? Oh, dude, you ready?
Oh!
Right in the gooch. Right in the gooch. So we're doing this for the Masters. Figured we'd do something a little bit different here on today's show. Those are our Master Specials. If anybody wants to get a little bit wild, get a little bit weird, that's what we're doing here.
Let's get a little crazy.
Martin says, I love the Masters. Hey.
You know, Seep's one of the worst golf players in the office.
Really?
Probably couldn't even make it.
You don't think?
I don't think so.
I heard he can handle spicy food, though.
Yeah, really good with spicy food, bad with golf.
Word on the street.
That's what Seeps is known
Martin
for.
said nice speed, Mitch. You know what? That's probably the best putt I've made in a long time.
You didn't overdo it.
All right, I didn't make it. It's probably the nicest putt I've had in a rather long time. Also, remember, every 100 likes we get here on today's show is a peep. So right now, we got 2 peeps.
2 peeps.
2 peeps. We're going to try to play Chubby Bunny, which I was a little bit confused on how it... Not confused. I was surprised on how difficult it looked. Because you look at them, you're like, it's marshmallows. I'll be able to do it. They're a lot bigger than what you suspect, man.
Yeah. Raider 508 says, the Masters baiter. Yeah.
Some might say.
And, you know, since we're just hanging out, we're just chilling.
He deleted it.
Since we're just hanging out and chilling, I have a couple fun questions for us to do while we're in our happy hour because, like Mitch just said before, happy hour is about connecting. It's about not only drinking, but having a good time. Like, if we were all just, like, at a bar and only taking shots, that'd be lame.
I agree.
But this is the kind of question I would ask Mitch if we were at a bar.
All right. All right, so marry one, kill one, and you got to Tom one. Tacos, burgers, pizza.
You got to kill one, marry one, and you got to double up. All
right, so I would have to say, Christian, I have a lot of faith in this team next season. Take a shot, Mitch.
Okay, so
that's the first. I think that means I'm taking the shot.
Okay, yeah.
That's how I interpret it.
Yes.
And Raiders! So tacos, burger, or pizza, I would have to say
Christian Prez.
I'm going to kill pizza.
Oh.
I would F the burger, and I'm marrying tacos. That's what I would do.
This one's tough.
That's what I would do.
I think I got to marry tacos. Tacos is probably my number one. I think I'm killing burgers.
You think?
I don't know. Maybe kill burgers and get down with some pizza.
Yeah?
Double up.
stuffed crust.
Is it cheating if you get cheeseburger pizza?
I don't think so. I think the reason why I'm picking tacos is because to me there's a lot more versatility there.
Yeah.
So because of that, like I can have a chicken taco. I can have a steak taco.
Yeah.
Like burger to me is just beef.
Shrimp taco. You can have a turkey burger.
If you eat turkey burger though, I mean come on.
Yeah.
Come on.
Totally.
It's a little bit sus.
Yeah, for real.
All right, y'all. I know you like turkey burgers. That's why I said it.
All right, you ready?
All right, I'm ready to get this thing going. So we got a fireball shot on the line. If I make it, Chuggs, you're doing the shot. If I miss it, I got to do the shot.
All right.
All right. How about we even add more to this? So there's a big hole, giggity.
It might be easier if you change your headphones to the other side, to be honest. If you flip them.
I hate that.
I know. I'm just saying for you shooting it might be a little easier. Yeah.
I feel like I'm wiping my ass with my left hand right now. It's just opposite, and it's freaking me out. All right. I don't know if it's going to be easier. All right, here we go. Wait, which one do I have to make it in? Does it matter?
We both suck. It doesn't matter.
All right, it's a good answer.
Oh!
Oh, it's devastating.
Close, but no cigar.
Devastating. I really thought I was going to be able to hit one. 0 for 2 so far.
0 for 2. That's a shot for Mitch.
It is what it is. Putting with the green screen. Yep, we do have green screens here.
Yeah, I would have put the Raiders report background on there, but with the carpet, it looks weird.
What does it look like?
What
do you guys think? Green screen or the Raiders report background?
Hold on, let me. It just and it gets fuzzy. It doesn't work as well.
I'm just curious. Honestly, what this reminds me of is like a video game that's not finished.
Yes.
Like, look at it. Here, just show them real quick. To me, it looks like a video game that's not finished. It's like you could fall off the cliff.
Yes. Like it just looks to me. It looks weird with the green screen.
Looks like a Mario game. I'm kind of about it. All right, got a super chat rolling in here from Shane Gamble. What's up, Mr. Shane?
Mr. Shane.
Mr. Shane. Unless Young falls to number 7, Raiders should trade back. I mean, Young, CJ, they ain't falling to 7. I can promise you that. Wow.
Oh!
But I agree with you. We got a big one rolling in from Rebel Montana. Bang! It is a boot, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
When I got the jersey on, it is a boot. So, with that in mind.
Mitch, I'll get the boot ready for you.
Well, no, we got to shoot. I'm saying it's going to be a golf shot. Do you want me to shoot or putt, or do you want to putt?
You got it.
All right, just so y'all know, if I make this putt, Jeremy's got to do the boot. If I miss, I got to do the boot. Yikes.
This is the biggest putt of your life?
This is the largest putt of my life.
Wow. All right, Seeps. Hey, Seeps, look at this. This is for a boot. This shot's for a boot. No pressure. No pressure at all, but this shot is for a boot.
I don't think I've ever made a putt.
Oh.
Zip him up.
Zip him up. This is huge. Young Mitchell Renz. He's going for the putt. He lines it up.
Oh! Count it! We're going to count it! Let's go! It's counting. I asked Jeremy, doesn't matter which hole. He said, doesn't matter. We're counting it. He knows it too. That's the alley-oop.
I can't believe you just made that.
That's an alley-oop.
I actually can't believe you just made that.
Honestly, that reminds me of the behind-the-back beer pong shot. Total luck. Let's freaking go. Martin said never in doubt. I appreciate that, Martin. Also, Jeremy, you know what? I'm feeling a little bit frisky. The Master Specials, let's cut all of them in half. Every single Master Special, we're going to cut in half, minus the beer boot.
Okay, yeah.
The beer boot, doing 3 beers is just, that could get dangerous real quick. So, it's going to be 10 for Fireball, 25 for tequila on the line, 50 for a beer bong. I got to keep the boot the same because you do 3 beers, it ruins your insides, man. Let's go. Robert Jansen said Mitch hit both holes. I find myself doing that pretty often. I'm not going to lie to you. So, wow, that's the greatest shot I've ever hit, and it's the worst. It's still a bad shot. I'll take it, though. Rusty Nail, more of the story. It always matters which hole. That's right. Rusty Nail got it. I feel good. I feel good. This one goes out to Rebel, Montana on our Raiders Report Jersey Hall of Fame. Let's go. Oh, Jeremy also told me that he's got to go pee, so you know what that means. TMI? You sure you're okay then? Yeah, dude, I'm good. Wow, that was legit. That was legit. That was a big shot. So for those of you maybe that are just tuning in, we got a Masters golf course over here. Also, since I'm not shooting. There we go. It just feels weird. I want every person tonight to wipe with the opposite hand. That's what wearing that mic on the opposite head feels like to me. It's weird. It's just weird to me. So, man, that was wild stuff. I felt good. Also, since we have a bunch of peeps, for those that don't know, it's like the marshmallow bird things. Every 100 likes we get, we got to do a peep in the mouth. How many can we do Chubby Bunny style? That shot's also on video from Martin. Oh, that one might get posted. I would send it to our social media person, but they're on a jet ski, so it's probably not going to happen. Probably won't happen. What's up, Sergio? Rebel, Montana. Jeremy owes me 2 shots for the last stream. He didn't drink. Rebel, I got your jersey on. So, as far as I'm concerned, you can make some rules, man. As far as I'm concerned, you can make your own rules here. I see Mayo said somebody about to donate $300. That would be nuts. That would, I see Sergio says ready, Mitch. I don't know, Sergio. I don't know if I'm ready or not. What beer you got? The official beer of Seahawks today. I mean, I'll say this. We got some other guys here in the studio. I think they want to take on the putting green challenge. I can see it. Seep's got that look in his eye. Will's got his legs crossed, so he's ready. And Jones just stole a chair, so he's ready to go. John Borelli! Mount Raider more. All right, Chuggs is going to knock down this boot. And then Borelli just put in a 50. We got a beer bong on the line. How many Scoville units on the peeps, Buddy Bear? I don't know if there's one. I don't know if there's a single. Oh, my goodness. I'm going to wait. You got to look at this. You got to get over here. You got to get over here. This is just insane. This is just wow. You know what we're going to do? I want every single person in here at Chat Sports, they're going to get a golf shot because We got a big one rolling in from today's MVP, Sergio Orozco. Bang!
Let's go!
Oh my goodness. All right, Jeremy. So Sergio, that is one boot and a beer bong on the line.
Oh, dude, who's doing what shot?
Well, you got this one.
Yeah.
I already did the first boot putt.
Okay, I'll do the next boot putt, and then I guess you do the.
I'll do the beer bong putt. And then I'm going to bring some of the guys in here. They can do some shot putts. I think that'll be okay.
Woo! What did I miss?
Add an hour to happy hour from Robert. I'll tell you this right now. We might be here a little bit longer. I don't know. Jeremy owes me 2 shots for the last stream. He didn't drink.
Sick.
Well, I got his jersey on, and you went to the bathroom. So,
Okay.
here, how about this? It was a little splashy. Just a little splashy. Just a little guy. Oh, there we go.
Oh, also, we even forgot our own bit.
What happened?
Bangarang!
Bangarang. You know what was funny? I thought of it, and I didn't know what it was. I was like, we are supposed to say something different.
Bangarang!
Ow, ow, ow! Bangarang from Sergio Orozco. All right, no, come on. You got to do this one first. Let's go.
I was just going through the supers.
You're going to go through all of them?
Well, we only have one more.
All right. John Borelli, get to chugging chug. So that's a beer bong from Borelli. Orozco's got a boot and bong on tap. And then Christian Prez says, honestly, who do you think the Raiders draft at 7? If you were to ask me honestly, and because you asked me honestly, I'll be honest with you. Because usually when I do the show, I never tell the truth whatsoever. If the Raiders pick at number 7, I think that they go with Christian Gonzalez, Devin Witherspoon. Those are the 2 players. The reason why I'm more confident that it's Gonzalez is because they didn't speak with Witherspoon at the Combine. However, though, I think the Raiders trade back. I really do.
Rufio.
I think that they end up trading back.
Rufio. 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 Rufio.
Here we go. All right, so this is a boot for the first one. He's going to have to putt again. A potential another boot. Are you nervous?
Maybe a little bit.
A little bit? Well, a little bit. I'd be nervous.
A boot on the line on a putt?
Do you want me to putt again?
I don't know if that makes me even more nervous.
I mean, I'll say this. Judging by my 3 shots, none of them should have gone in.
I'm doing the boot, and then I'm doing John Borelli's.
Borelli, you have to shoot for Borelli. Correct.
And then you're doing...
How about this?
You're doing the bong for Sergio and the shot for Christian.
All right. Sounds good. You ready?
Yeah.
Here we go.
Just making sure I don't cough in the middle of it.
You got it. It's important to stay hydrated. That's what I hear. It's important to stay hydrated. You getting loose?
Yep.
Yeah, I don't want you to pull something. Let's go. You're disgusting. I'm telling you right now, if anybody shows up and beats Jeremy next weekend, it's going to be impressive. If somebody beats you in a boot off, we might just have to hire him full time. That even had a shot in it. That's gross. I don't know how you do that. Like, I push myself to the limit, and I chug 3 beers, and it's like 20 seconds. I don't even see how that's possible. Unbelievable.
Let's putt.
Let's putt it up. Yeah, I'll say let him putt now after doing that. little rumble stumble. All right, so Rebel, we owe a putt for Rebel. We owe a putt for Borelli. So how about this? Do the putt for Rebel. That's for a fireball shot. A putt.
Am I not doing the boot putt first?
No, I'll do the boot putt. Because, I mean, you got to do a putt for Rebel. That's a fireball shot. So this is for a fireball shot right here. And then you owe John Borelli a putt. That's for a beer bong. And then there's Sergio's beer bong. And then Sergio's boot. And then another putt for a fireball shot.
I'm so lost right now. Just tell me when to...
I will. You're going to putt. Here we go. This is for a Rebel Montana fireball shot. Everybody in the stands watching. Ah!
That was for the shot?
That's for a shot.
All right.
Here, you want a swig? Or here, I'll pour it in your... Oh, Rusty Nail. I don't know what that is, Rusty Nail. It's 550 is what it says. But it's orange. There you go, good sir. Orange is 20, so that's... I think that's actually a tequila. That's for a tequila. All right, Jeremy. Now you got John Borelli's. This is for a beer bong. We're doing something a little bit different here today. It's for the Masters. It's for the Masters. What currency is that? You guys can look it up. It's like $25, that one from Rusty Nail. All right, for a beer bong. Oh,
No!
dang it.
Let's go!
Oh, that was big. That was a big one.
Do I owe one more?
No, these shots would be mine. Unless you want to take the Sergio boot shot, you can.
Wait, so that one was for Borelli for the...
So this is a Borelli beer bong.
Okay.
So, here, hang on a second. Borelli, I'm going to come on screen, giggity.
Oh, chill out.
This is the Borelli beer bong.
Dun, 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 I actually have a fun idea for this next one.
Also, it looks kind of weird, not going to lie. The placement of that beer bong probably could have been better. Whew!
I have a deal for this next one.
All right.
For the next beer bong.
Okay.
Does anybody in there want to shoot? Does anybody want a shot?
They're not paying attention.
Does anybody want a shot?
A putt.
A Coop. Okay, Coop. This one is for the tequila shot?
Well, we owe... How about this? We're going to put this on Coop.
All right.
All right, Coop.
What's up?
This is the game here, okay? If you miss, you owe us a shot.
Okay.
Okay? If you miss, you owe us a shot. If you sink it in the big hole, Jeremy's doing the boot.
Okay.
Or no, big hole, I'll do the boot.
Okay.
Little hole, Jeremy does the boot.
Fair enough. The boot or the ball?
This is going to be for the tequila shot. So no matter what, something's going down.
Wait, so if he makes it, we do a boot?
Yeah. And then we'll count it as the boot. No pressure here on Coop. So it's either going to be Christian Perez's shot or a boot. Ah!
I'm glad I picked that.
Tequila. That was Rusty Nail's shot. Excuse me.
You gotta come over here and do the shot.
Da 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 da. Yeah, because they can't see you. Good luck.
Raider Nation. Thank you. Oh.
Yikes. Yeah, that's the Patron.
So this next shot is for what?
All right, so now we still owe a boot putt, a beer bong putt, and this one's for Christian Perez, because that was Rusty Nail's tequila putt since he missed it. So Christian Perez, this is for a fireball shot. Fireball shot. No pressure. Ah, what a brick. What an absolute brick. All right, so now I'm going to leave this in your hands. Sergio Orozco, today's MVP. There is a boot putt and a beer bong putt. You got to choose one. Do you have more confidence in yourself or do you have less confidence in yourself? You want the beer bong putt or the boot putt?
I'll do the beer bong putt.
The what?
I'll do the beer bong putt.
The beer bong putt. All right. Here we go. Here we go. Somebody said we need to wear green shirts. Nope. Can't. All right. If Jeremy makes this, I got to do a beer bong. If he misses, he's got to do the beer bong. You will not make this putt. Everybody spam jackass in the comments. Will he make it? I don't know. He launched it. He launched it. He can't handle the pressure. He can't handle the pressure. All right.
That was for the bong.
Here we go. Seeps, you want to putt? You want to putt? All right, we're going to do this. We're going to do this. We're going to do this right now.
I'll bury one for you, Jeremy.
The guys are going to step on here. They're going to they're going to do a putt. And if they make it, I'll do a shot. If they miss it, they don't owe me anything. So,
Wow. Low stakes for them.
house money. This one's for Sergio Orozco for being a big baller today. Marshall Green. Oh, loser. Come on, Seeps.
How do we feel about Darren Waller showing up to Arizona, working out with the boys?
He did?
Yeah, he showed up.
Mhm.
Finally. Good for him.
He's probably excited just to go back to the West Coast. Patrick Seatman. Yikes. That was too good.
Little hole.
Yeah, that Seeps all about the little hole. Cheers.
Tyler Jones.
Tyler Jones.
Let's go for it.
Tyler Jones.
Yes, today we're doing this for Jalen Hyatt.
I mean, some might say.
Oh, he's backing it up.
Oh, he's confident. He's confident. All right, remember. You just got to make it. If you make it, I got to do a shot. You miss,
Oh, I just gotta make it? Oh,
you just got to make it.
From Tyler, no, from at least 6 feet.
Yeah, at least give me 6 feet. Come on.
Okay. All right.
Honestly, if you put your Kanzuri shoes on, then you could probably putt from like 5'10".
I don't have conservative.
That's a missile.
Too much.
Too much man.
Too much sauce.
Just too much man. Yeah, Seeps was money. El Luco Uno, huge shout out to you, Seeps. Will does worry me a little bit here.
As I should.
Jesus, Alden Smith just got sentenced to 1 year in jail.
For what?
I don't know. I'm not going to click on it. But 1 year in jail. Will Scott on the 18th green.
Ah!
In the gooch!
Oh!
In the gooch! In the gooch! In the gooch. Will Thompson said, "Where's Sam? He is off today." So, Chuggs, you owe me a beer bong, and then just take one of those, unless you don't want a Happy Dad.
Shakira.
You ready?
I think I'm ready.
Good luck.
L'chaim.
Everybody spam Chuggs in the chat. Oh, John. All right, John just said, how about a 150 for a boot for my first super chat over 100. John, I'll make you a deal. I'm a guy who likes deals, okay? When we usually get to 1,000 in supers, it's an automatic boot no matter what, okay? I'll let you know when we are 150 away. When we are 150 away, John, we'll give you the head nod. So we are about 120 away from 150. The other way that we could look at that, what did I say?
You said that was just so weird.
Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. We're 120 away, and then we'll be 150 away from that. John, you know what? Let's do this. If John sends that in, then we would be 120 away from a boot. So you know what, John? I'll take your deal. John has never sent in a 100 yet.
A 150?
A 150 for a boot.
All right. Well, the good news is
I got a putt.
You have the putt for a boot already.
I got a putt for a boot already.
For Sergio Orozco. Oh, actually, let me go ahead and show.
Well, how about this?
Let me go ahead and show the last couple of super chats. Rusty Nail.
The super chat is good for a couple San Miguel's at your local watering hole. Team trade back. The value you can get for trading the number 7 pick multiple times in PFN mocks is insane. Is it possible, though? It is possible. I think one of the reasons why the Raiders are bringing in so many wider... Oh, Jesus Christ.
What?
You guys see who's in the chat with the eye emojis?
Oh, my God.
Ron, we're nothing to see here, man. There's nothing to see here.
There's only 23 minutes left.
Yeah, Ron, there's nothing to see here. I will say, though, if Ron's here, we might be able to extend the putting green here a little bit. Everybody give a shout-out to... There's Mount Raider Moore, and then there's the GOAT. His name's Raider Ron. Ron, do you watch the Masters? Because that's what we're doing today. John just said, how about a 150 for a boot for my first super chat over a hundo?
Yeah.
We can make it happen.
Do you think the multiple trade backs is possible?
Yes.
Yeah.
I do. I really do.
Yes, John, a 150 for you for your first time.
Yep.
We'll go ahead and do it for a boot.
All right. This one is for Sergio Orozco. The last time I putted for a boot, Jeremy had to do it.
Does he have it in him?
Oh, boy.
Does Mitch have that dog in him?
I don't know if that's good or bad.
Oh, no. Get it behind the 6.
I got Kanzuris on.
No, Yep, there we go.
Okay.
This is for a boot.
And the snap. This cord is not great.
Holy crap. Rebel Montana. You insane SOB. Mitch lines up.
Let's go! Jeremy's doing another boot! Oh, my Lord! I've missed every putt. The only 2 putts I have made are for a boot. I just got to carry a boot around on the golf course. That's all we need. That's all we need.
And
what?
I've got bad news for you.
Ow! Rebel Montana!
All right.
The folks in my voice chat told me to do it.
I need some clarification on this.
All right.
If you're wearing his jersey, is every 100?
It's just the first.
Okay, so this one would be
2 beer bongs.
2 beer bongs. So I'm guessing that's one of each of us. You want to go ahead and do your beer bong shot right now?
How about this? Go fill up your boot. There you go. Good, sir. You should have taken the shot. Show more confidence. I'll tell you this. I can't believe I made 1 shot today, let alone 2 boot shots today.
Can I have Seeps shoot for me?
You want a shot? How about this, Seeps? We got 2 beer bongs on the line. 2 beer bongs on the line. First one. Jesus.
He does 2 shots, right?
Okay.
If he misses it, beer bong for Seeps. I missed both.
So say that again. Say that again.
So, Seeps.
Yeah, what happened? I saw that. I don't know what he did.
What did he do? Seeps is going to shoot. Seeps is going to shoot. If he misses both, he's doing the beer bongs. If he makes both, me and Mitch are both doing beer bongs.
Okay.
If he misses one and makes one, he chooses who does the beer bong.
Oh. Oh, boy.
That's a tequila shot and
All right, Seeps. John, we're gonna bang it out after.
We got to bang first.
We got to bang first? Wait, you want to bang with us? You guys want a three-way bang?
This is a bangarang.
We got a three-way bang. This one rolling in from John Scheffler. Bang-a-rang!
And wait, Mitch.
That's a boot.
That's a boot.
That's a boot shot.
So I'm gonna need you to do one more thing for me.
All right.
Go ahead and check your phone.
Oh, man, this show's getting out of hand. This show is...
Because Sergio Orozco.
Oh, Jesus.
Sergio
Orozco! Bang-a-rang! My goodness. Sergio, message me on Venmo. You're the MVP today. You've been absolutely killing it over the last month and a half. So what I want you to do is message me on the Venmo you just sent me and send me the jersey that you want. Last name and then the jersey number.
Also, I'm so confident in Seeps. Can he shoot for me for the next boot?
We'll see. He's got, all right, so first off, we're doing shots here, okay? We're doing shots here. This one alone, we owe 2 beer bongs. Chuggs is going to do a Happy Dad boot. So Chuggs owes, let me go through all these numbers here, all right? Keep me accountable. Chuggs is about to do a boot that I just sunk. Okay, so Chuggs already owes 1 boot. Yeah, Sergio, really, no joke. I'm 100% serious. Then we owe 2 beer bongs, depending on how this goes with Seeps, and then 2 more boots. That's how this is going. So, all right, Seeps. Actually, I want you to do your boot first because we're backloaded right now. You want to go over there and do your boot first?
Next to Seeps?
Just take a knee right next to Seeps.
A kneeled boot?
A kneeled boot for Jeremy Chuggs. I mean, this just looks weird. This looks like you guys are at a 6th grade dance. You're a 6th grade dance and you met girls for the first time. Don't shoot yet. You doing all right over there?
I'm a little buzzed.
I can tell.
I just did a boot like 5 minutes ago.
I'll tell you what, you've done, I think you've had like 8 beers in the last, well, once you have that, that'll be 8.
3 half.
The Happy Dads are tough. They're better than Truly's. All right. You ready?
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm talking to you.
Both same time. I'm not chugging this one.
That one's not. All right. All right, so the deal is this. If Seeps makes both putts, Chuggs and I both have to chug a beer. If Seeps misses both, he owes us a beer bong. If he makes one and misses the other, he gets to pick who he gives the beer bong to. Here we go. First shot by Patrick Seatman, who was 1 for 1 today. So as far as I'm concerned, he's due to miss.
Ice veins. Oh, bro, you were so
That's unbelievable. I can't even get mad though. Raider Roke just said LOL. I can't get mad because that's how I made my first one. Now any hole, Seeps. You know, you don't have to get cocky here. Uh-oh. All right, so with that being said,
Who's doing the beer bong?
who's doing the beer bong?
Oh, suck it, Mitch! Suck it!
All right, I got to do the beer bong. That's fine. That's fine. Oh, dude. I got to add a lot of y'all to the Boot Hall of Fame, by the way. Just so y'all know. We're going to get y'all in the Boot Hall of Fame. We owe a few more shots. A few more shots to go. The question is, what flavor? Do we go with watermelon, pineapple, or lemon lime? What do you guys think? Watermelon, pineapple, or lemon lime? What would you pick?
What were the flavors?
Watermelon, pineapple, lemon lime.
Probably watermelon.
Watermelon would probably be my first pick. But I'm going to let y'all pick. What would you guys go with? Watermelon, pineapple, or lemon lime? Let me know. Let me know, let me know, let me know. Pineapple from Scott Raiders. Pineapple from Anonymous. Watermelon.
After this, we owe 2 beer bong shot. Or no, we owe
We still owe 2 boot shots.
2 boot shots.
Yeah. And we still owe 2 boot skis.
Cease. If I down it, would you do a boot? A putt in the small hole.
They're nervous about the boot.
Yeah, that would be the deal.
I see watermelon from Raider Ron, so we're going watermelon.
Steve says yes. He's giving me the thumbs up right now. He said, I can take on the 4 spicy challenge.
Seeps. How much for you to eat that one chip right now? Seeps. How much for the one chip challenge right now?
$1,000 Venmo.
He won't do the one chip now.
A 2?
Where are you going? How much for your dad to do the chip? He doesn't want to do the chip yet. That's fair. We're going to get him to do the chip, though. Don't you worry. Here we go. We still got a lot more to do. You all right? There's a lot.
I just did a boot.
No, I watched, so I know. Sergio said he's scared. Oh, I know.
Steve's just shaking in his little boots.
I mean, I'll tell you what. I'd be scared too. The chip is awful. The plan is the chip's going to be on Tuesday. For those of you that don't know, the chip's going to be on Tuesday. How we feeling?
Oh.
Let Mitch the boot with a shot I bought because Chuggs looks like he's through. We still got 2 boot shots.
Yeah, I've been down bad this week.
I'll say there's a little bit of a bug going around. You guys saw how sick I was last week. Chuggs has got it this week, so he's battling through. All right, so this one is for the John Scheffler boot and a shot. A boot and a shot. So, Chuggs, You guys are gonna see this right now. Chef Shotsky in the boot. Chuggs, can you go get me? You know what? It's National Beer Day. It's National Beer Day. Go get me, fill that up with some beers. Go fill it up with some beers. All right, this is for a boot with a shot in it. I'm almost worried if I make this, I got to do the rest of the show by myself. I might be able to get somebody else out. I'm not going to do it unless you're in here. So, all right, let me know down in the comments, will I make it? Give me a Y for yes or an N for no. Y for yes, N for no. Hey, Marsh. Remember that time I did a boot on Giants? You got a boot in you? Real quick, just step in here real quick. Just give me 30 seconds of your time. I got a deal for you. Right here. Come here real quick.
Tyler?
Marshy. Marsh. Jones, yeah, you come in after. I got a deal for you. All right, Chuggs is a hurting pup. Real quick, step over here. Step into my office. All right, here's the deal. I did a boot the other day on Giants, so I think this is fair. If I make this putt, you're doing that boot. If I miss, I'm going to do the boot. Okay? And then I'm going to offer Jonesy the same thing.
All right.
He said all right?
Can I do it after I film my vids?
No.
Happy hour ends in 8 minutes.
Yeah, happy hour ends soon.
You have to make it in the little hole.
I got to make it in the little
Little
hole.
hole. That's my deal.
I'm
Counter deal.
Okay.
going to tell you this right now. Never again will I offer a boot on Giants. All right, so I got to make little hole.
Little hole.
All right. Dude.
Is he good?
Yo!
That's his first little hole!
That's 3 in a row. The boots.
Mitch is on freaking fire!
Ah! I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it.
Holy shit!
I'm not going to lie. If you would have told me
I make it.
I didn't think so either. That had a lot of curve. Let's go!
Oh my god! Wow.
You take one down, you pass it around, another boot on the wall. I should mention there's Fireball in there, but here we go, another boot down. Yeah, I forgot to mention that, but hey, little hole, right? Here we go! Everybody spam Marsh in the chat! Oh, Blue Richard said she called it. Feeling good. You want to go double or nothing? A boot. He's got 3 vids and a live tonight. It's good protein. That's what I hear. Oh, yeah. Feels good. And a gray shirt, so you know. You're going to know.
He's got to have another shirt here.
Marsh is not a boot guy. I'll tell you that. Also, Chuggs, because I know happy hour's supposed to end soon, if you could add 10 minutes to happy hour for me, because we still have a shot, got a boot. I don't want people to think it's going to end in 6. So if you could add, there we go. Happy hour will end in 16 minutes. Uh-oh. Long pause. That's tough.
Dude, I'm feeling it too. I'm feeling it. Dude, I don't know what
I believe in you.
I've been sick this week. I've been trying to get over it.
Lucky number 20 from Rebel. I'll tell you this right now. I'm wearing this jersey next time I go golfing. 100% wearing this jersey the next time I go golfing.
Oh, fuck.
We got a kid show. Come on. Got a kid show here.
as we take down a boot full of beer and Fireball.
It's just one shot.
This is what they have on Nick Jr.
I mean, I'll tell you this. I've seen this on Nickelodeon. Nick After Dark.
Tyler!
This is what used to pop on the show.
Oh, 454. Nice. Nice.
Half Day Jonesy. Yeah. Are you feeling it now, Mr. Krabs?
I thought
Come
I
on.
made so much more progress than that.
Come on.
Oh, God.
You can do it. This is a drag. All right.
I was dragging something else.
Oh, my God.
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Ba-bing, ba-ba-bing, ba-bing.
Dude, I am so full of liquid right now.
Oh, man, that's what she said. You're struggling.
Dude, I've been trying to hydrate today too because I'm not feeling well.
Fuck, I spilled on my shirt. Beers are hard to do when
Get out of
you're
here.
sober.
Go.
Or booze.
Get out of here.
Oh my God.
Get out of here.
I may throw up.
Get out of here.
All right, Mitch.
I got another boot to go.
One more boot.
All right, here's the real question, though. I'm not going to offer it to Marsh. Jonesy's got a road trip to Oklahoma. Seeps, you down for a bet? Hop in here. All right, he's in the studio, so the bet counts. Here we go. If I make it, little hole, you owe me a boot. If I miss, I do the boot. It's a deal.
Seep said from 7.
See, the problem is with the cord, it's tight.
Right there? 6.5. We'll split the difference.
I mean, that's usually what I tell people. All right, so if I make this
Dude,
little hole,
No way he makes this. He's had
I've had a
insane
career
streak.
day. This is 3 boot putts in a row I've sunk. 3 boot putts in a row I've sunk. The first one went off little hole and big hole, which sometimes that's what happens with Alex. But that's what I mean.
You're saying it has to be small hole, though?
It's got to be small hole. Because Chuggs is hurting a little bit.
That's what Danny tells me.
Hey. 4 for 4. I'll tell you that. I'm not shitting you. I might wear this jersey out golfing. No, this is a Rebel Montana jersey. The Rebel Montana. They're what? Honestly, I still doubt me. All right. If I make it, Seep's doing a boot. If I miss, I got to do the boot.
Hello, friends. Oh, wow.
Oh,
It had to end at some point.
I was so close. See, I also realize this. You can't shoot the ball off. Because that lip there is there, if you shoot it hard right, it's going to curve.
Yeah.
It comes back. Oh, I thought I had it.
Oh, God.
I thought I had it. All right. I need... What do you guys want? You guys want a Happy Dad, a beer? It's National Beer Day. It's National Beer Day. I'll do one.
Okay, I'll put a fun question up for you one again.
All right. We got 11 minutes left here of Happy Hour. Dave said I still made it. Yes, but it had to be Little Hole. Favorite sports movie? Man. My OG favorite sports movies, Space Jam, Sandlot. Remember the Titans is I would say like best all-around sports movie is probably that. Coach Carter's also very good.
Have you ever seen Double Team?
Is that a sports movie?
Yes.
Oh, it's the twins.
It's the twin girls.
The twin girls.
Play basketball. It's the worst.
I don't know if you could hear Chuggs.
I've seen it. Where she's
Oh, it's the feet.
yes, it's the worst. It would be a travel in basketball.
So Chuggs said, have you ever seen Double Team? And I don't know.
Jonesy was nodding his head. He didn't even know what we were talking about.
He's like, I've seen it. I've definitely seen it.
Semi-pro, longest yard,
Sandlot from Jaime Alvarado Sr. Caddyshack from Martin. I like it. I like it. Happy Gilmore is an amazing. Though I consider Happy Gilmore more of a comedy. I mean, okay, like I guess it depends what you consider a sports movie. If you're supposed to laugh more than like Coach Carter, like that's a sports movie. Like the new movie, which I'm really excited to see, the Air Jordan movie. I'm cute. That's a sports movie to me. No. The movie with the Arkansas football player, have you seen that one? That's a really, really good movie. Based on a true story. Air Bud.
I think Air Bud's a sports movie.
Air. I'll tell you what, the whole Air Bud series, or whatever you want to call it, genius.
Genius. It is a great thing.
It's like you're going to add sports and dogs into one, and it's all there. Check my phone. Sergio, I got your jersey. So Sergio, you guys want to know what jersey Sergio wants? Can you guess the number? That's a thick boot. What beer is that?
But the official beer of Seahawks today.
Yeah.
Bud Light. Field of Dreams.
Okay, so all right, hang on a second. The jersey for Sergio, guess the number. Can you guys guess the number that Sergio wants? Sergio, you got to tell me what jersey number you want. So, sir, what? You got to give me a last name, Sergio, to put on the jersey because the way that we do characters, there can only be 10 characters. Yikes.
R.I.P.
Yeah, that is ruined.
That's ruined.
I love Family Guy, so ruined. Is all right, so we got John Borelli still in the chat. Is Raider Ron still in the chat? That's my question.
Oh my God.
Is Raider Ron still in the chat? That thing is... Honestly, it started out as little hole and now it's big hole.
It's fine.
All right. Here we go. I got a boot for y'all to do. Happy hour does end in 6 minutes and 50 seconds. However, though, I do have a deal after I get done this boot. I do have a deal after this boot is done. So,
Oh my God.
Borelli's got his eyes in the chat. Raider Ron has got his eyes in the chat. All right. Here's my final deal. Actually, let me do this boot first. For Mount Raider Moore, I got a deal.
I'm pissing shit tonight. I'm shitting piss.
I was going to say, it's the other way around. I'm shitting piss. I'm pissing shit. Oh, when it hits.
That would hurt.
Put those eye emojis in the chat if you want Mount Raider Moore to take my deal. They don't know what the deal is yet. But I got a deal for them.
Yeah, on live shows now you can do like little reactions like on like
Yeah, you can do
TikTok
heart.
lives and
Yep.
shit like that.
Oh, yeah. When we first started doing this show, we were on Facebook. And all we did, like instead of asking why for yes and for no, we first started doing thumbs up, frowny face, happy face, mad face. We did all those. It was like, that's how, the reason why we do, inside story here on Chat Sports Raiders Report, The reason why we do Y for yes, N for no is because this show started on Facebook, and we would do heart for this, thumbs up for that, frowny face for this, surprise face for that, because those were the top 4 emojis.
Lord Buddy Bear, he just typed in eye emoji.
What Buddy Bear did there is he typed in eye emoji, thought the eyes would pop up, and then still hit send. I do that all the time. I do it all the time. Get those eye emojis. So basically, when I get done with this boot, I'm going to offer Mount More a deal. And the deal is going to be extending happy hour. I know you got to get out of here today. I got to get out of here too. But
well, I mean, it's only 5. Most of us work till 6 here. But
I mean, some people leave earlier. But, you know, unless you got a jet ski to ride, it is what it is. Here we go. I'm going to knock down this boot.
Go, 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 go. Oh, El Loco Uno with the different color eyes. Knackered Irishman. Trinidad James. Gold all in my chain. Gold all in my ring. Gold all in my watch. Don't believe me, just watch. I can't say the next part. Oh, shit. That was actually really fast for you.
Appreciate that, I think. Oh, I pushed myself. That was tough. It's National Beer Day. I had to show out. Oh,
With the official beer of Seahawks today.
I just don't like that beer. I just don't like beer anymore. Like light beer, I just don't like it.
So you're not a fan of the official beer of Seahawks today?
Not a fan.
Oh. Mitch
Dude.
making a hard.
An IPA boot? No.
I'd be.
I'm not kidding you, and I love y'all. If you one show wanted IPA boots, it would be it'd be a big number. Like, it would be so difficult. Like, imagine a Guinness boot or like
a car bomb boot.
three Guinnesses and then a shot of Baileys.
Two Guinnesses and one of the small glasses full of Baileys that you drop in.
Holy shit.
Not a shot, but like the glass, like the small glasses that we have.
Absolutely cooked. I'm not gonna lie. Mr. Krabs and I, we're feeling it here a little bit. All right, so here's the deal. For Mount Raider more, but it's also out to Raider Nation, okay? It's out there to Raider Nation. We got 2 minutes and 20 seconds left of happy hour. So if you want happy hour to continue, if you want this show to stay live.
Oh, dude, we only have 2 minutes.
The magic number is 250. If we get to 250 in Super / Venmo in the next 2 minutes, we will be live for another 30 minutes. 30 minutes plus if we get one person to send in a 250, it's another boot putt.
Oh, God.
If 2 people send in 250, it's 30 minutes and 2 boot putts. If 3 people send in 250,
dude,
it's 30 minutes and 3 boot putts.
Dude.
If 4 people send in 250,
I think they get it. I think we all get it.
30 minutes. If 5 people did it, I'm glad you asked, Seeps.
Oh, my God.
5 boot putts.
Hear me out.
All right, since you asked, if 6 people did it, it's 6 boot putts.
Oh, God.
That's the deal. 1 minute remaining. No matter what, though.
Oh, shit.
Pat Valdez said 30 minutes isn't long enough. Pat.
Whoa, how long do you last?
I'll tell you what, if I
30 minutes isn't long enough for you?
Dude, if I gave 30 minutes, I'd pat myself on the back.
Dude, I would be like very proud of myself if I gave 30 minutes.
A boot of 311 Steel Reserve.
Seeps is saying that's short change for him.
Sergio, Sergio, you're the MVP. You send in 150 no matter what.
15 minutes.
20 minutes.
Oh, shit.
If Sergio's been all out today.
Well, we only have 10 seconds. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right, we're going to let the fax machine roll in.
If not, we'll be live next Tuesday, next Friday.
I'll say this, though. Next Tuesday, or this Tuesday, it's this Tuesday. This Tuesday, Chip Challenge. Next Saturday, Jeremy Chuggs and I, if y'all want to meet up and challenge us in person, and you want to challenge us in person.
I'm bringing 2 boots.
Well,
30 more minutes. All right.
oh my God.
There we go.
All right. I'll tell you this right now. Ron, you can't make it up. I'm effed up right now. I'm not going to lie to you.
I didn't even see this super chat from I'm Bob Dole.
The Raiders and your golf game, how about, we got to wait on the 30 minutes. Hang on. The Raiders and your golf game are pretty similar. Gives you hope in the beginning, then just lets you down for 40 years. I hope not. I hope the Raiders this season actually win.
You know who never lets us down?
I mean, I'll tell you this right now. I might name my first son Raider Ron. This one rolling in from Raider Ron
Bang!
Oh! Isaac Hernandez!
Bang!
All right. Isaac threw one in there. That's 2 more boot putts.
I thought you said 250 for a boot putt.
Well, Ron did 3. Isaac did.
Oh, shit.
I'm gonna make a deal for Mount Raider more. So, 27 Chugs on the clock. Let's make that only because Mount Raider Moore did this. And I know we got things to do today. It's Friday. I get it. But Raider Nation's showing out tonight. Make that go to 37.
Wait, what?
So it was 27. I was going to say add 10 more minutes.
Oh, I'm trying to do math.
10 more minutes.
Nope.
Well, I mean, there we go. 37 minutes of happy hour. If y'all don't already know, give Ron a shout out.
Raiders always blow their load too quick.
And give a shout out to Isaac frickin' Hernandez.
From Bob Dole.
We're staying live. We're taking putts today.
Oh.
So here's what I want to do.
2 putts.
Here's what I want to do. And you guys hear me out here. Hopefully y'all are okay with this, okay? Hopefully you guys are okay with this. Mathematically, okay? Mathematically, the way this works is it's 6 beer bongs, right? That's 2 boots. So, what if we did 6 putts for 6 beer bongs? You guys down?
I've been very bad today, so I'm down for more putts to get more chances. But I think it's up to Ron and Isaac.
I mean,
I'd be
it's
down
the
for
same
some more
amount of
putts.
alcohol.
Y'all want 6 beer bongs? Yeah. Y'all want 6 beer bongs or 4?
Whew.
No, wait. 6 beer bongs or 2 beer boots?
Oh, Ron.
And if we do 6, 2 putts for you, 2 putts for me,
What time you got to leave
2
today?
putts for Seeps.
5:30? I forget, what show did we do? This is a long time ago. I feel like you had to leave by a certain time. I feel like Seeps was like, I got to go at a certain time, and shit just got wild.
That was me.
Was it? Was it you?
That was me 2 Fridays ago. I had a bar mitzvah I had to go to.
Oh! John Scheffler! Bang!
Ring! So that's 7 beer bongs if we're doing that.
All right, I got a deal for everyone out there.
So Ron's saying beer bongs.
All right, so we're going to do
7.
From here on out, Hondos are beer bongs.
7 beer bongs.
7 beer bongs. I need you to check your...
I got you. This one's from Jason.
Jason Hunter. I'm thinking we're going to surprise some people this season. As long as Jimmy G stays healthy, we will be fine. The defense will be built through the draft. All right. Hey, you got 12 picks. I'm hoping, but what I said this today, actually, Jason, hear me out here. I said we thought that the Raiders were going to spend a lot on defense in free agency. If they come out of this draft and they don't spend that much on defense, are we still going to be as confident? I hope so.
Oh,
what?
Raider Ron.
Bring in those other channel hosts to take a bong. All right. I mean, Ron, honestly, Ron, you probably got more power around here than I do. So
I think we can convince Willie Fins to maybe come in here and do a BB.
I think we can do the exact same thing. Because right now we owe 7.
Well, actually, Mitch.
Well, here is the thing. So we actually are going to owe
8.
8, and here, before you show it, Sergio's been the MVP today, okay? I think that can't go unnoticed. So, because of this big-time super chat from Sergio Orozco, that 32, okay? Unless Willie Fins is willing to make a bet with me, but he's going to go pee right now. Can you put that 32... Can you put it up to 37 again? Because it's going to take me a little while to talk. That's fine. Leave it at 39 for Sergio. Perfect. That's fine. You guys ready? You ready? You ready? Sergio Orozco! Bang!
Sergio! 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 Sergio!
Dude.
Sergio!
Sergio is on another level. Another level.
Wait, Sergio is...
We owe 8 beer bongs right now.
Eric just got here. What's going on?
Wait, real
Isaac
quick.
Bang,
Check
Raider Ron.
out this message. Dude, nuts. Just got here. What's going on? Isaac Bang, Raider Ron Bang, John Bang.
There's a lot of banging going on.
There's a lot of bangs in this house. I mean, when you got Raider Ron saying,
God.
Sergio, my man, I mean, that's all you need. That's all you need.
We got 36 minutes of happy hour.
36 minutes of happy hour to go. So today, Eric, can you put the all we're doing today for the rest of the show, because we owe so many from here on out. It is $100 beer bongs, okay? That's it. If you send in a $100 super chat, that's it. Tequila, take it out of the equation. Fireball, take it out of the equation. I don't think I can do any more than that. We got 8 beer bongs to go. And 35 minutes. We're going to putt. Because of the Masters, Jeremy set up a nice little putting green over here.
You're welcome.
We got putting green set up. So, Seeps, me, and Chuggs.
I almost wonder if I leave it here for people if they want to. I guess the Masters is over on Sunday.
All right, so this is what we're going to do. Seeps, you're up first. Okay? Go to the putting green. You take 2 shots. Chuggs, you take 2 shots. I'll take 2 shots.
And then we have two
and then we'll
shots.
assess from there. Okay, so this is the name of the game. If Seep sinks this putt, he gets the pick who's doing the beer bong. If he misses the putt, Seeps owes a beer bong. And that's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. You know what, Seeps? I'm so confident that you're going to miss this. I don't want to even let you pick Chuggs. I'll take the beer bong. He's got a Vikings on. Oh, shit. All right. How about this? Hear me out.
Let me go 2 for 2 on you, man. I'll go small hole again.
Double or nothing. You're so confident. Double or nothing. I got a fresh little lemon, lime, and pineapple. Do we do double or nothing? Oh, gonna have to do all them because Chubbs is done. Chuggs is hurting right now. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't know if I'll be able to do all of them. Alex and I, we're gonna go to the movies tonight. I'll try. Oh shit, John Borelli! Bang! Oh, shit. Everybody spam John Borelli. All right, hang on a second. Guys, hang on. We got 2 of them. I owe these for Seeps. Dude, he's locked in right now. He's locked in. Hang on. We still got some shots to go. All right. I'll tell you what. This is, I don't know if you guys can see me or not. You missed? All right, hang on. All right, so those are the 2 double or nothing. I'm not going to lie. That was impressive. Back-to-backs. All right, hang on. I'm going to be feeling it a little bit. Here. Can they see me? Yeah? Do I stand? Oh, hang on a second. We're pushing. We're pushing through. Oh, Ron, F me. Sergio been flexing all the time. And we got another Raider run! Bang! Oh, we got a few more shots to take. All right. You know what? Seeps, get back over there. All right. So mathematically, we owe 9 more beer bongs. I already took 2. I already did 2. What? No, we owe. We owe 9. And 31 minutes. John Scheffler. Gonna have to do all the Mitch. I read that one. L Raider, Mitch and Chuggs just got my beer limit 24 sign. Thanks again. You guys are the GOATs, no doubt. And Raiders! Let's go to Mr. John Borelli. Took too long to say the deal. Luckily, the GOAT in the chat, but here's a bang. Keep flexing, Sergio. All right. We got Borelli, Raider Ron in the chat. Sergio been flexing all the time. So here's the thing. We got 9 to go. 30 minutes.
I'll do the first. I guess.
It's all right. Here, I got a thing out with Seeps. I'm okay for now. Don't get me wrong. I got a hell of a buzz going on, but we're pushing through. We're pushing through. So, Seeps, here's the deal. If you make that, I'll do another beer bong. If you miss, you owe me one. You can go any hole. Any hole. Sorry. Seeps is also a producer here, so he knows how to click the buttons. I do not. Martin said, let me help Mitch. We might get to that point, Martin. But is Seeps going to make this? Oh, God.
He's automatic. Locked in.
John Scheffler! Bang! All right, Seeps.
What if we do? Like if I make one, it lowers the count. If I miss,
What does that mean?
like so, like we're at 10 right now.
We're at 10.
Give me 5 swings. Let's say if I make all 5, we're down to 5. If I miss all 5, we're to 15. How about this?
How about this?
Seeps, 3 more shots, right?
All right.
3 more shots. How many have you made, Seeps?
We're going to keep going. I like this deal.
How many have you made, Seeps? 3 or 4? 4?
He's been hot.
So that's 2 beer bongs for me, 2 beer bongs for Mitch. 3 more shots for Seeps.
I mean, we got 30 minutes to kill.
If he makes all 3, that's 3 off the total. If he misses 1, it's a boot. That knocks. It's still not 3. So it still would knock 3 off the total. Yeah.
You guys
I'll
are
take that.
you guys are swirling around right now.
Okay, I'm a little buzzed, but here's the deal I just thought of right now. Seeps. So we've done 4 shots, so we have 6 beer bongs left.
No. We have 10. We have 10 beer bongs.
But like 4, he's made 4.
No, we have 10 to do.
The-
He's made and we've added. We have 10.
oh my god.
One already. So if I
So
We owe 10. So here's what I want to do.
I'm so lost right now.
You're okay. We owe 10 still. He just made 1, so that would take us down to 9. Double or nothing. Let's go. Double or nothing. Seeps Masters. Here we go. Triple or nothing. Boot on the line for Seeps. We might get to a fishbowl. I mean, I'm going to keep going, so. I'm going to take it. Let's fill them up, Buttercup. Nope, you're owing me a boot. Happy Dad boot. Happy Dad boot. Let's freaking go. Let's freaking go. Let's ride. Let's ride. Let's ride. Yeah, just get rid of those. Our garbage can is just effed right now. Oh, dude. All right, we got 7 more to go.
That's okay.
It's all good. 7 more down the hatch. Oh, Jesus. Oh, jeez. There's no better way to say, hey, we're going to be hanging out with the folks, but Isaac. Also, if you want to hang out with Jeremy and I next Saturday, April 15th, 7 p.m., that's the address. Come hang out. Good stuff. Go say hi to Dad. Thanks.
Yep. Take it easy on Mitch today, fellas. Take it easy on Mitch.
Oh, we're going for it. We're going to go after it. We're going to get after it today. Oh, Isaac. Oh, Isaac. Yeah, dude. That's a nightmare.
What would you do if you walked in and Tyler was sitting like that?
At this point, I don't know. You ready? Oh! This one's rolling it from Isaac Hernandez. Bang!
One more.
Orang.
Will said he's down to do a couple, not boots, but he's willing to do a couple bongs.
Couple beer bongs? All right. So we owe 8. Do you want to putt or am I putting? You're putting. You shut the putt up.
I have to redeem myself.
You shut the putt up right now.
Lighter is more. Less is more.
I'll tell you what. Seeps is leaving because he's scared. He doesn't want to put.
Also, his dad is fuck you up right there on the putt.
Seeps is. Oh! Driving! Bang! 9! We got some catching up to do.
Come on, Jeremy.
Come on, Jeremy.
Less is more.
Ow!
That's one beer bong for me.
Double or nothing. Double or nothing.
That's 2 beer bongs.
If you miss, it's 2 for you. Are you willing to go triple or nothing? That's a boot. Or do you just do 2?
Do it.
Chuggs. Jesus.
It's like a gambling addict sitting at the slots right now. Less is more, Jeremy. Less is tap it, Jeremy. Just tap it.
I mean,
Just tap it.
Chuggs. Chuggs. This is 4.
Less, oh, you're hammering it. There we go. There we go. Hold it down.
All right. Here's.
Hold it down.
So wait. Wait a minute. Timeout. What was the deal?
So now I owe 1 boot, you owe a beer bong.
All right.
Yeah.
Final offer. Where's Will going?
Will's trying to sneak out.
Where you going? You owe us some putts.
I have what?
You owe us some putts.
All right, what do we got?
All right, so Chuggs is going to do a boot. I owe a beer bong. Okay? But we're going to put it all on Will.
Okay.
Okay. We're going to put this on Will a little bit.
How many more do we owe? 6?
Yeah. We still owe a few. All right, so Will's going to shoot here. If Will makes it, this is going to be 3 putts worth. 3 putts worth on Will. Will, you make this right now. How are we going to do this? Just shoot. We're going to shoot. We're going to go one at a time. You got it. If you miss, you owe us a beer bong. If you make it, I'll take it.
Oh, baby. Oh.
All right, here's my deal. Are you willing to go double or nothing?
2 beer bongs?
2 beer bongs. Come on, Will. You got it. Will's got it. 2 beer bongs for Will. So no matter what, Chuggs owes a boot. I owe a beer bong. Double or nothing for Will here.
I'm going for the other one this time. I've missed that one a few times.
Oh, this is a brick. This is a brick.
So horny. Actually, I'm going for this break.
I'm surprised by that.
We love you long time. Let's go! Willie clutch! Willie clutch! Ice in my veins! Ice in my veins! Ice in my veins!
All right, how about
Let's
this?
Go!
Hear me out. Are you willing to, if you sink another
Yeah.
for a boot,
Sink another for you to do.
if you make this, if you make the next one,
Yeah.
I'll do a boot.
What
If
if I
you
miss?
if you miss, I'll no matter what, I'll still do 2.
Okay, I'll do that. So I don't know anything.
You're not going to owe anything in this case. But it's a shot. It's a shot.
What are you taking here?
Well, I'm either doing 2 or I'm doing 3.
Okay.
I'm either doing 2 or I'm doing 3.
This, 2 beer bombs.
If you miss, it's 2 beer bongs. If you make it, I owe a boot.
Here we go. Boot, 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 boot.
Raider Ron says ice in his veins with a pink shirt.
Let's go! Let's go!
All right. I owe you all boot.
Give us the boot! Give us the boot! Give us the boot! Give us the boot!
Holy
Give us
shit.
the boot.
This is going to get nuts.
Give us the boot! Give us the boot! Give us the boot! Give us the boot! Give us the boot!
All right. Oh,
I'm breaking 80 tomorrow, Mitch. I'm golfing with Downey. I'm breaking 80 tomorrow.
This
I'm
is
gonna break
gonna-
80.
wait, can you get me a few extra happy dads before you go?
I got you, Steve.
What do you got? Is that a happy? Whew.
Oh man, I got the best of you yesterday, and now I got Mitch. Willie Potts, Willie Potts, Willie Potts.
Trinidad said it's
Give
scripted.
us the boot.
It's scripted. All right, cool. We got 2 more happy dads from here on out. It's going to be Trulies.
Happy Easter, my friend.
Oh, man. This is Here we go. You got a boot. I don't know what to expect.
I think I'm walking home.
It's good. I'm glad Uber exists. I'll tell you that. All right, so after this, I believe we owe 3 more. This is going to be a championship performance. I'm a little upset everyone took half days today, but, you know, it is what it is. Mitch, move the boots. You owe me to the Tuesday show.
The thing is, Ron, I already poured it.
So Ron's saying that we could take 3 of our shots, put it to a boot, and do it on Tuesday. So that would be, now we're even.
And wear his jersey while you do it.
All right.
Take that deal.
I'll take that deal
I'll
now.
take that deal every day.
I'll take that deal right now. So the deal is we're going to do a boot on Tuesday's show, courtesy of Ron, and that means all of our drinks are accounted for so far. So if you guys wanted to add more, we could do more. But the Raider Ron boot, which makes our drinks even for the day, is going to be there. Oh, you ready? I don't think I can fit 3 in here, by the way. Well, I'm going to tell you this right now. Alex and I, we're going to go see the new Super Mario movie tonight. I'm going to sleep.
Jack gave it a 70.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to, that's going to be a $15 nap. That's what that's going to be. That's going to be a good old $15.
Helicopter.
All right, I'm only going to pour half. I'm going to do 1.5, 1.5. That's a boot. We got 15 minutes of Raiders happy hour. For all y'all that don't know, wear my jersey on Tuesday's show, though. Ron, I got you. Do you want 04 or do you want 16? What did Schaefer say? Schaefer's been a big baller today. What are you doing?
Putting the Chiefs fan in timeout. Fuck that.
Yeah, that guy can get out of here. He probably eats corn the long way. Mitch, are you done or should I hit another boot? Shafe, how about this? Give me, if I don't finish these 3 by the time end of happy hour hits 10, just give me a sec here, okay? I got 3 more to go, and then I'll let you know how I'm feeling. It's probably not going to be great. Ron says 04. Sounds good. That was spicy. I still owe 1.5. You know what, John? Since Ron put his off till Tuesday, which, Ron, I don't know if you know, we're doing the chip challenge on Tuesday. So that's a big show. So the chip challenge with Trizzy and I, that's going to be on Tuesday. That's a big show.
Yeah.
We're going to do the boot on Tuesday's show. But, Schaefer, the deal is, because Jeremy and I are feeling it a little bit right now, it would be $300 for a boot. That's usually, today's happy hour, it's $250. $250 for a boot. But I kind of want to do 3 shots, so we're going to do 3 beer bongs out of that. Is that cool with you? 3 beer bongs, technically a boot. 3 putts for $250. Schaefer, that's the deal. 3 putts. Because I'm telling you this right now, this is getting wild. This is getting wild. Also, what would be really bad if Podcast showed up. If Podcast showed up and Zahn threw in 100, that's a boot because that's the new Royal Flush. Borelli has sent 1. Trivan has sent 1. Raider Ron has sent 1.
No, it won't be.
Why? Oh, Wild One still. Wild One would still owe us 1. That's the only thing with the Royal Flush is the more Mount Raider, more members we add, the more difficult that the boot is on the house. Sheffer says, I'll hit you on Tuesday. Hey,
Thank God.
I'll tell you this. I'm at that point where you start smelling the food in the oven. Your girl looks at you and you're like, I think that's done. You're like, yeah, we'll let it sit in there a little bit more. We'll let it broil. You pull it out, you're like, yeah, that shit's cooked. Shit's absolutely cooked. Mario said call Podcast. You would need Wild One, Zahn, and Podcast to send in a hundo. That would be another boot on the house. Also, Chuggs, if we get 6 more likes, that's 3 peeps.
Oh.
We forgot about the chubby bunny. You and me both. 10 minutes left of happy hour. Alex S., that would be the last thing that I would want right now. Not going to lie to you. Oh, dude, I'm not going to lie. I saw Borelli's name pop up, and I almost shit a brick.
I got you, John.
What did you say?
He said he's going to need me to slap
Hmm?
him. He wants me to slap Trizzy on Tuesday. He has a rough day on Tuesday, I'm telling you that. He's got to eat the chip. Apparently, he's got to get slapped by me.
I gotta pee.
And his chair is effed up. Oh, wow. Yeah, dude, I've had to go twice. I get it. Got to finish this beer. Yeah, I'm a little cooked right now. I'm not going to lie right now. A little cooked. 10 minutes left of happy hour. L'chaim. Oh, God. Oh, God. Sorry. Yep, John, I got you. I'll slap the shit out of him. This Masters putt thing seems like a really good idea whenever I thought of it this morning. Now it seems kind of fucked up. Now it seems kind of messed up. Marius would look straight into the camera. That's what I got for you. F this helicopter guy or whatever his name is. Back in timeout. F you, helicopter. Helicopter, helicopter. F you. And I do have to say, I'm celebrating Passover right now. So not only am I sick, I'm not allowed to eat any carbs. Holy shit. Holy shit. Tri-van with the bang. Holy crap. I'm guessing that's shots for Mitch because he went to the restroom, but... Oh. Oh, shit. I'm celebrating Passover right now. L'chaim. So I can't have any carbs, basically. So I'm not able to soak up any of the alcohol. And it's kind of messed me up right now. I've literally only had vegetables and meat today. You don't realize how much carbs help you drink until you can't drink them or you can't eat them. Oh, God. Tri-van, you're messing us up right now. Yeah, Mitch is going to be sauced. Mitch is going to be the sauce boss. Dude.
All right.
Yeah, I don't know how to tell you this. You have 5 shots.
5? Why?
Tits right in your ass, man.
All right.
Is this one still hooked up? I don't think it's on right now. I can go back. Driving! Bang! Oh, Tri-van. Oh, Tri-van. All right, so here's what we got, Chuggs. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to mix it up, okay? We're going to mix it up. Because Tri-van sent this in. Tri-van's a crazy mother effer, okay? And I'm about having a good time. Hear me out. We're going to putt. And we're going to bet tequila shots. We're going to bet tequila shots. So we owe right now no beer boots because Ron said we can put that off until Tuesday. Thank the love of God. Well, now we have another beer bomb.
Or we can do 4 tequila shots.
Ah, man. Michael Yukon, you pick beer bong or 4 tequila shots. I'd almost rather the beer bong. Michael Yukon! Bang! Yukon, what do you want? You want a beer bong or 2 tequila shots? No matter what, we're putting. Wild One, shout out to you in the chat. Wild One, I'm going to be honest. It's a little blurry right now. It's a little blurry right now. You let me know what Michael says. You let me know. No matter what, though. This one's for Trivan.
Are we doing tequila shots for Trivan or a beer bong for Trivan?
What do you want?
Well, let us know in the chat.
Beer bong or, you know what? Let's do 2 putts. I want to do 2 putts. We're going to do 2 tequilas for Trivan because when I leave to pee, usually it's shots. That's the name of the game. So we'll do 2 tequilas for Trivan. Mount Raider more.
I don't know how you're holding that club right now.
No hands.
Yeah.
All right. Here we go. Any hole. Any hole counts. Giggity.
Oh, God.
Double or nothing? You down?
Oh, God.
Double or nothing?
So if you make it, I do too. If you miss it, you do too?
Yep.
Okay. Oh, my God. Oh.
That's
goodness.
devastating.
Thank goodness. Okay, I'll come over and do my 2 putts.
Oh. Dude, I'm not going to lie. Off the club, that felt good.
So you just come over here and do your 2 tequila shots.
Oh, dude, I'll tell you what. If you plan on going to the movie theater tonight with Alex and I, you're going to be in trouble. All right, hang on. That was a brick.
That was awful.
Hang on. So what's this?
Double or nothing?
I don't know if I won double or nothing.
One shot for you right now. You want the double or nothing?
Do I take it? I'll tell you what. You've been off today. So you know what? Hang on. Oh, hang on. Hang on. I'll take the double or nothing. Hang on. I want you to see this. No chance. No chance. I'm not going to lie, that's devastating. That's absolutely devastating. I got another 15 minutes in me tops. This is I'm done, y'all. I'll tell you what, happy hour. I don't know how we get to this. Oh God, it's so bad. I think we gotta start doing something else. I gotta get mezcal. I've been saying it for how long? The Patron is just, it's awful. I can't do it. God. I think you set me up. I think you set me up. All right, here's what we're going to do. Oh, man. Yeah, we're not going to end it right now, but happy hour is officially no. The answer to that is no. I'll tell you this though. You guys, man. You guys. I never know what to think with you guys. I know this though. If you want to hang out with Chuggs and I, you see the date. That's where you got to go. Hey, Marsh, real quick, pop in here.
Marshy.
I got a deal for you. No boot. Beer bong.
Wait, do you want me to leave this in here for y'all for Knicks?
All right, I got a deal for you. I got one deal. Hear me out.
I didn't want to move it back.
Hear me out. You got a deal for me? Because Raider Nation showed out tonight, I'll bet you a tequila shot.
What's that?
I got to make a putt. I think we still owe.
Wait, one second.
Wait. Wait, we got a few first timers.
Ron's heading out.
All right, Ron's got to go.
Jason Giovanni says
That's the first time.
Raiders. Isaac Hernandez. Draft 100%. We're getting wild for the draft.
Dude, the draft, Isaac, you have no idea. The draft I'm a little bit worried about because the draft I know is going to be nuts. Remember when there are zeros on the clock, also enough Patron.
First, Raider Ron, he's signing off. Everyone have a great Easter weekend. Raider Nation for life, real one for life. Let's effing go. Until the draft, let's get wild for 3 days straight during the draft.
I mean, we're going to be live for probably 24 straight hours. It's going to be nuts. Not 24 straight hours. It's a lot of hours, though, nonetheless.
It's going to be a wild one.
If everyone could, spam Raider Ron. He's the GOAT on these shows. Somebody said Casamigos. All right, I'll make you a deal. I'll get Casamigos for the draft. We're going to do the putt. Remember when there were zeros on the clock, also enough Patron, you need Casamigos. Unfortunately, guys, I'm feeling pretty cooked right now. So Marsh,
There's only 2 Migos left.
Wait. How about you let Marsh shoot it?
Marsh, step up to the putting green right now. Guys, we're Wild One says I'm saving for something big, and I'm worried what he's saving for. So, Marsh is going to shoot right now. Shoot or shoot. And this is what we're going to do.
For tequila?
Wild One just messaged into our Mount Raidermore chat. So, who's made Mitch drink tonight? Sergio Orozco has made me drink tonight. Raider Ron and a bunch of people. This is for a tequila shot.
Okay.
If you make this, I'll do a tequila shot. If you miss, you owe the nation a tequila shot.
Do they trust me?
I don't know.
I have my Raiders colors on.
You do have your Raiders colors on today. Is Marsh going to make this?
Silver and black.
Is Marsh going to make this? Y for yes and for no. I don't know if you're trying to make baby putts or what you're trying to do right there, but there's a lot of effing going on.
Oh.
Woo. All right, hear me out. I'm a man who likes a good deal. So you didn't hear the deal.
Oh my God.
All right, so here you go. You took 2 shots.
How did that last one not go in?
I don't know how that didn't make it.
You took 2 shots on my green. Shout out to Marshall Green. I'm going to give you this. Here's the deal.
You're orange.
I'm ready.
It's going to be 1 beer bong, 2 shots of tequila if you miss this next one. That's the deal.
I can't do
You got it.
No, you did a beer, not a boot, a bong.
Yeah, it's a beer bong. With
Yes.
yeah, this guy.
Okay, I'll do it for long.
So it's 2 shots of tequila and a beer bong. If you miss this, you sink it, I'll do one. And that's how we're going to end the show. Because after that, I'm definitely sleeping at the movie theater. I'm kind of nervous for you. You're 0 for 2. 3. All right, I'm glad you corrected me. A lot of pressure. I'll say this, though. Baseball terms, you're due. You're definitely due.
Right down the middle.
All right, here we go. If you make this, I'm going to laugh. Oh, bro, this is
I
just...
just gotta make one for my pride.
Glug, 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 glug. I'll tell you what, that happy hour deal we started earlier, there you go, small hole. That boy.
Did he just small hole it?
He did. All right, you still got him?
Oh wow, in there. That's intense. Oh, crazy.
Yeah. If you guys want to see some wild shit, go to Nick's. Nick's by Chat Sports. Here, head on over here real quick.
I got it. This is guaranteed.
This is such a brick. Oh. All right, how about this? I'll make you a deal.
3 in a row?
You make 3 in a row, small hole. I'll do this.
That was 2.
That's what I mean. You make 3 in a row.
All right.
You miss this, though, I get to add another shot of tequila. Deal? Do we have a deal?
Yeah.
We have a deal. Oh, I thought you had it. Not enough, man. Not enough, man. Glug, 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 glug. Good luck.
Glug, 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 glug.
That's
Are you confident?
Glug, glug,
4
glug.
shots of tequila? I'm leaving after this, so you got a whole show to do. That's a beer bong, 3 shots of tequila. I might have spilled some. That's brutal.
And there he is.
Having...
The time. If y'all can see Marshall's face right now, he's not happy.
He looks like Marshall Gray. Is it done?
No.
Oh, I thought it was done. Jesus. You all right?
Dude,
Yeah,
this
you
show's
do.
gone off the rails.
Oh, my God. You're right. That might have been all tequila.
This show's gone off the rails.
This is a nightmare.
I'm not shitting you.
It comes so fast.
I mean,
A seep story.
All right, that's it.
speaking of Seep store, I gotta go to the grocery store, so we gotta hurry this up. Wow. I'll tell you this, man. I'll tell you this right now. Here's my final deal of the day.
Holy shit.
My final deal. John, I honestly, I don't even feel like I did enough for y'all. So we already owe 1 boot, okay?
On Tuesday.
We already owe 1 boot on Tuesday. That's already locked and loaded. It's there, Raider on, we owe it.
Bro.
Chuggs.
Look at this.
What?
Martin just sent me this on Twitter.
I'm looking.
He put a Masters background.
Oh, dude, that's
behind
legit.
you.
Martin. That's legit.
That's badass.
Here's the deal that I have, Chuggs. You ready? I need you to put that clock back up. Give me 60 seconds. Okay?
Okay.
And this is going to be a legit 60 seconds. So once that hits 0, the deal is done. The deal will be done. The deal is this. Every single $100 super chat that we get,
No.
Jeremy Chuggs and I on Tuesday's show will do a beer bong to start that show. I'm going to start the boot. Chuggs is going to do the beer bongs. So I'll do the boot. Chuggs is doing the beer bongs. Every 100 we get. If we don't get any, hey, it's all good. But hey, no matter what, if you want to hang out with Chuggs and I, you want to challenge Jeremy and I some drinking competitions, you want to hang out, talk a little bit of Raiders, the place to do it is next Saturday, April 15th. Here's the address. Right there. Sound good? 7 p.m. Central Time. I will see you there. I'll tell you this right now. I'm cooked. I can't drink any more today. I don't got any left in me, man. Really said I'm saving a trash Trizzy. Hey.
Thank you.
How about this? You guys want to F up Trizzy? You can F him up even more. Brelly. We can F up Trizzy. So we got 40 seconds. It's all good if you don't want to save it. If you want to send it in on Tuesday, the deals are going to be very similar on Tuesday.
Also, I can slap Trizzy on Tuesday.
We're going to do the chip challenge on Tuesday, our live show. This has been a hell of a day, man. I'll tell you this. We made deals earlier on that we tried to cash checks that we couldn't. What is it? We tried to cash checks that we couldn't. It's something like that. I don't know what it is. But regardless, there was checks and they couldn't be cashed. So, Borelli, save it for Tuesday. Everybody out there, the time has ended, so please save it for Tuesday. I hope you all had an incredible time. If I got to give a major shout out to obviously Mount Raider Moore. John Borelli showed out today. Raider Ron went wild today. Oh man, I mean
Sergio
Tri-Van.
Orozco.
But today's MVP is Sergio Orozco. I mean, Sergio got this party started.
John Scheffler went nuts.
John Scheffler, first-time Super Chatter, went absolutely, positively insane.
Well, no, he's super chatted before. It was his first big super chat.
I mean, it was wild. So from Jeremy Chuggs and I hope y'all have an amazing Easter weekend. We got to get out of here. I gotta get some food in my system. So from Jeremy Chuggs and I love y'all. I'll see y'all Tuesday. And man, what a day. You got anything?
Happy Easter.
Happy Easter from Jeremy Chuggs and I. I love every single one of y'all.
Hag Sameach. Happy Passover, guys.
We played some golf. Shout out to the Masters. If you want to meet Chuggs and I next Saturday, that's the date. Save it. I think it's time to go. Closing time. Peace out, nation.